What's up, guys? It's Paladin Null. I'm here with my friend CPQ.
Hi.
And welcome out to another episode of Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. We've been playing this game for 132 hours, and we're only on part 5. That's because I left the game on again. But I left it on for a good reason. We now have several more gummy ships that I have constructed in my spare time.
And it took you that long to make them?
No, I just left it on after that. But without further ado, let's head into Twilight Town, because you can see it's got the sparkly over it, so there's something that we can do here. And if we remember correctly, Kairi landed here last we saw her.
What was the other town's name in KH1?
Traverse Town.
Traverse Town. I knew it started with a T.
Yeah, that was Traverse Town.
That's all I could remember about it.
This is Twilight Town. This is the other town that never was. It only exists when people need it to exist, basically.
Help! The Sandlot! It's Cypher!
Vivi, no!
Somebody please help us!
Vivi's afraid of Cypher?
No, sounds like something happened to Cypher.
Oh. Yeah, that
That's
makes
my
sense.
pet.
Good, cream,
Drink.
not cream ale.
Vanilla.
Vanilla, cream soda, that's the word.
Ah. Oh, I forgot we were using monochrome, weren't we? What is monochrome? Monochrome gives me increased items. I don't really need that right now. Yeah, field items. I don't need that right now. I don't want the Kingdom Key either. I think best Keyblade for me right now might be Hero's Crest because of the air combo boost.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Smack.
Smack it a fish.
Smack it a fish.
I haven't heard you say that in a while.
Because we haven't smacked a fish in a while. We used to smack a fish all the time, but we don't do it anymore.
Yeah, we should.
We don't do it as often because there's not many games that require smack a fishing.
Yeah.
Smacking of the fish, I guess, would be a better way of saying it. But nobody's beat up Cypher. I've got a full drive gauge, so let's show these guys what for in wisdom form.
All right. This looks awesome. I love this.
What, the just float, the sliding around? It's so good, isn't it?
Yes, it's beautiful.
I just love the floating around. It's so cool that you just slide around. This was always my favorite form. It's not actually as strong as Valor form, but it's really, really good. There we go.
Pretty cool.
Ow. Come on. Come on. Ow. Fuck. I'm getting my ass handed to me right now. Hold on. Potion. I was saying, anytime he gets super small, he's super strong. Come on, potion. Potion, potion, potion. Damn it, I can't potion.
Can't you potion?
Because I can't. It's okay, I can heal myself, though. Here we go. Smack, 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 smack. Just go ahead and grab this. Fly over here for a second. I fly to the enemies and I grab them.
Beating the motherfuckers with their own weapons.
Yep.
That's amazing.
This is why reaction commands are so cool. Just grab, grab. So long as one of them survives, I will always have a sword to do this with. We win.
Yay.
I just have the guy's sword.
Very nice. Too bad you can't keep it.
Impressive.
Make that unique
Who was
keyblade.
that? Oh, organization
By the
member.
way, have you seen a man named Axel? I expect he's here somewhere.
Like I care.
You see, Axel's no longer acting in our best interest.
Is he with the organization too?
Yes.
Yes.
Not a very organized organization.
Don't let your guard down. Axel will stop at nothing to turn you into a heartless.
See, I turned the
Gee,
sound off
thanks for
on
looking
you.
out for us, mister. But I'm sure we can take care of ourselves just fine.
Glad to hear it. Axel aside, it would break our hearts to hear something happen to you.
I'm sure it would.
You don't have any hearts.
Actually, aren't they nothing but hearts?
Mm-hmm.
But we remember what it was like. That's what makes us special.
What do you mean?
We know very well how to injure a heart. Sora, you just keep on fighting those heartless.
Let's jump in after him.
How come?
I'm not sure, but maybe he'll lead us to the organization's world.
How do you
Don't be
whisper as Donald
reckless.
Duck?
Do you want to end up like Riku?
What?
I guess the same way that ducks can quack and whisper quack.
Wait!
I guess. They do get to eat that
What did he mean?
noise.
End up like Riku.
Hey, how about you get out of my town now? You've caused enough trouble.
Riku.
Have it your way. Come on, guys.
Hold it.
Make up your mind.
This
Seriously.
is the strongest guy in Twilight Town.
Thanks, but we don't really need it.
Well, me? I couldn't possibly.
Oh, Sora! Pence, right? Do you know a girl named Kairi? Kairi? I sure do!
I sure
Then
do.
you better come to the station.
And now we have Cypher's trophy.
Now what?
Well, now we go find Kairi.
What?
The
No,
entire
I
reason
mean,
we came. Oh, why we have the statue?
Yeah.
Because we're the toughest mofos in all of whatever this place is.
Twilight Town?
Yeah. Also, there's another thing so we could fight the data organization.
Okay.
I don't think that's actually the data organization. I think it's just an overly strong organization fight. Also, look, the skateboard is no longer white with black lines. It's black with white lines because I'm Sora and not
It looks
Riku.
blue.
Or not Riku. I'm not, Roxas. The other
Something.
Final Fantasy looking ass character that starts with an R in these games.
So silly. Why can't you just keep the damn skateboard?
Because the games were never built like that.
Oh, yeah, I guess rendering and stuff.
Wee! 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 Just screwing around on a skateboard. And there's a skateboard at the beginning of every zone
Yeah.
to make travel faster if you know where you're going. I always remember the skateboards being faster but harder to control, but they're not really that harder to control. I think I was just a little kid.
Hey!
Hey, so how do you guys know Kairi?
blinking.
I don't like their silence. That was a very loud silence. Oh. He's just blinking at me?
That's how they were blinking.
Oh.
Just the staring at you double blinks.
Not like Drew Scanlon's blinking white guy face. The
Tell me where she is.
Yes.
Well,
What a romantic story.
If you stick around, Sora's bound to show up.
yeah, he said he's coming back.
Okay.
What took you so long, Kyrie?
Hey Axel, what's up?
Somehow, I just knew you'd be here.
Somehow I just knew your lip syncing would be
You
off.
got a lot of guts jumping right into the darkness like that.
Right when I was taking a sip. Oh no. I need an adult.
Let go of me.
I need an adult.
Go.
She even she like took the step as well. Like she actually like stood up the step. I guess it's because the alternative would just be fall over and get dragged.
Yeah.
My tactic would involve biting.
Yeah.
I would bite the shit out of anybody that tried to take me away like that.
Wing something.
Kyrie.
That's right, she made the charm in the first one.
You think it
That
might
ended
have
up
been
getting added on to the final Keyblade in the first
Hey,
game.
It's not your fault. Come on, cheer up.
Be happy!
I can even say that. I gotta help Kyrie.
Whoops. Oh no.
The balls.
That was close.
That was close.
And they all got the individual gems that they got the first time that they were there.
Of course.
This shot right here.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you have to hold it up to the sun?
Oh, shit.
Yep.
I forgot they still had one.
They still had the first one.
Yeah. Oh, Donald's the only one
Donald's
without
the only one
one.
without a gem. Wait, is this how we get our drive form? Oh, it's Roxas.
Sora?
Sora, are you okay?
Huh? What?
Oh, is this how we get the Trinity drive form? Or the limit drive form, whatever it's called. Oh, it's the lock for the room. Okay.
Huh. Very cool.
I have to admit, I actually really like this cutscene.
This is a good cutscene.
It happens all the time, but it feels like it's the perfect cutscene for the you just finished a world.
It's a really good cutscene.
It doesn't happen often enough to be annoying, but it does happen often enough to be like a good signifier of you did it.
Yeah.
Good job. It's like, oh, thanks, game.
What just happened? A new road is open, and Kyrie and Riku are waiting somewhere along it.
You'd better hurry.
A new
then.
road just
You
opened.
coming back?
You know,
Promise.
Route 69. It's right next to I-420. Get it? Because those are the sex and the weed number.
Thank you, Paladin.
Motherfucking Oathkeeper.
Ooh,
Oathkeeper was one of the best Keyblades in the last game.
Very nice.
And we got the limit form, yep.
Yay. That's exciting.
Access limit form alone with the help of friends far away. So even if I don't have any teammates with me, I can still access limit form.
Very nice.
Like, you know how wisdom form and valor form require at least one teammate, and then as we will learn later, final form and master form and final form both require one teammate or both teammates. Limit form does not require any teammates to activate.
Good.
Good.
Not only have you the power to inflict pain, you also have the power to plant seeds of doubt in one's receptive heart.
Really good
Sora
negging
will soon
there.
begin to doubt himself. It will cause him to hesitate, and that hesitation will turn to anger. That anger will fuel him to get rid of his apprehension and move forward. He will pave the way for the future we desire.
Because that's obviously the preferred future. The one we desire.
About Axel, the poor fool. How long will he keep chasing the illusion of friendship when he himself lacks emotion? Trying so hard to retrieve what he has lost when it may never have existed in the first place.
For characters that lack emotion, they sure show a lot of emotion.
Than our pity.
I'm not wrong in that, right? Like
I think you're right.
Like characters that are not supposed to have a lot of emotion or any emotion at all, they show a shit ton of emotion in this game.
Yeah, they show a shit ton of emotion.
There we go. That's Twilight Town sealed away again.
The king, Riku, and now I've lost Kairi again too.
Don't be sad.
Otto's right, you know. Why, you're the key that connects everything.
So it's all my fault.
Gorge, I didn't mean that. Just do what comes natural to you, and we're sure to find them.
Right at the end of the game when it doesn't matter.
Thanks, guys.
Oh no! Hollow Bastion! It's all covered in darkness! You're right, Chipper. I wonder what's going on. Sora, we'd better hurry and check it out right away!
Let's go check it out.
Okay.
Check it out. Check it out. Let's find out why Hollow Bastion got covered in darkness again. Despite everybody trying to fix Hollow Bastion.
I was about to say 7 minutes, but there was a glare and it says 17.
Hey, Chichito.
Hey.
Welcome out to the stream. We've only been going for 17 minutes. You're finally catching like the beginning of one. That's not a good sign.
Do you think?
Looks like there's more Heartless now.
No bodies.
Oh.
These weirdos.
Let's go check in with
You needed
everyone.
that many like face flaps to go. That's how that works.
Thank you.
Alrighty then. Well, we're moving out. Been a while since I managed to get here this early. Yeah, it's... It has been, but that's all cool. I know school's a thing, and school's a thing for us too, so that's, you know... I understand. But I finally have high jump, so I think I can... Oh, I need a better high jump than high jump level 2. Or high jump level 1 is what I have right now. Which means spamming Valor form in fights. Is that Cloud? You bet your ass it's Cloud.
Oh, Cloud.
Oh, Hikari did a femme Cloud yesterday at the cosplay photo shoot.
That's cool.
Now I see she looked really good.
Yeah, it's the Cloud from...
Settle it.
This outfit is specifically from Advent Children. Which was the movie, the Final Fantasy VII movie.
Yowd.
If I do, it's his fault.
Whose?
Sephiroth.
Tell me if you see him.
Bum bum bum
Okay,
bum
what's
bum
he
bum bum bum. Blah da 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 blah da da blah da da. What?
Sure.
XX Sephiroth
you seen
XX
it, Cloud?
420 XX. Or sorry,
Be
what was
careful.
it? 69 420?
He messes with your
It's
head.
XX69 Sephiroth 420XX.
Yes, that's it. That's the one.
Is something wrong?
Beautiful.
Aerith, hey.
XX 20.
Also, we are doing very fine, Chijito.
It's nothing. I don't want you involved.
Something bad happens to her in the game that she comes from.
You go away
Of
again?
course it does.
I just... Listen. Even if I go far away, I'll come back.
Do you mean it?
This is an awkward cutscene.
It is.
See?
It's so awkward. I was busy paying attention to her
Oh,
ponytail.
totally. Oh, totally, Jijito. That's totally going to happen. 100%. I will take out the one-winged angel in one try. Just watch. We are probably going to attempt...
How much I hated her voice.
Sure it will lead you back here again. Right?
I think this might have been the first game she ever actually was voiced in, because there's in...
Okay, Cloud?
She might have actually been... Yeah, this would have been the first game that she was ever voiced in. The only other game that she could have been voiced in would have been,
Wonder if he'll be okay.
What is it called?
He'll be fine.
It's Final Fantasy VII, but I can't remember what the actual thing is.
Was she not voiced in Kingdom Hearts 1?
You're right.
Oh, I guess she was, but what I mean is like the Kingdom Hearts games.
Okay.
It's the only games, but...
That's why I said I forgot how much I hated her voice.
You believe in me. I don't know how well that's going to work, Jijito.
I forgot how much I hated her voice. Also, her braid just looks like one big drill curl.
It is.
Then why is it tied at the bottom?
I don't know, but that's, like, in the game that she comes from, it's also just all drill curls.
Okay, that's so weird.
Yeah, Crisis Core, that's the one that I was thinking of. I always forget its name.
I feel like we shouldn't be defeating the Heartless, just because that one guy told us to.
I mean, the Heartless are still bad guys. It's like that, it's like the thing of, like, you know, the more you do this one thing that is actually a good thing, the stronger I get. It's like, well, I guess we'll just have to be stronger at the end of this than you anyway.
Yeah.
It's like when enemies tell you, it's like, if you keep doing this thing, I only get stronger. And it's just like, you do it out of defiance to see, like, even if you get stronger, I can be stronger than you after that.
I forgot there was the security system here. I hope it helps.
It's helping to a certain degree. Not as helpful as it could be. I'm gonna... Oh, right, we have limit... Well, I won't use limit form quite just yet, just because... I was gonna say, I think we're just about to be done with this fight anyway.
Yeah.
Oh. We don't have any more pages for the book. We won't bother going there. Yeah. No, I don't want to limit. I wanted to drive form, valor form. Come on. I don't ever remember it taking that long in Kingdom Hearts, in the first Kingdom Hearts 2, the original release. I deal so much damage with Valor Form now.
So much. I love it. I was just watching that little bar.
Yeah, watching the health bar.
Mm-hmm.
It just slowly sinks and then it just disappears.
Yep. We're both wearing sweaters today, aren't we cute? Your sweater is more comfy feeling than mine.
Oh, it does take that long to transform? I guess maybe my memories are messed up because I guess I was so used to load times then, and I'm really not used to load times now. I always assumed the transformation took place, like, instantaneously. At least that was what my memory was that it was like, bam, drive form. Also, I realized that I was closer in estimating our picture, but not quite. Let's just move that down like a ½ inch there. Good enough, there we go. And I got to keep a drive form. Yeah, I definitely need to stitch some leather patches on the end of the sweater.
God, I was on
Where am I going again?
I don't know, but I was on Tumblr today. I saw a Stranger Things post. Someone said, I'm watching Stranger Things, and let me tell you, this diner guy has just stolen my heart. And then they reblogged it and added, why can't I like nice things? Justice for Benny.
This one actually takes like a couple milliseconds longer, but it's almost unnoticeable. Alright. I guess I'm just used to... I think at the time that this game came out, video games all had load times like that, and so it didn't really occur to me. I also remember, and this is a bit of a story, I also remember whenever I played this game last, I was actually... It was the last time that I played Kingdom Hearts to fruition was the first time that I played Kingdom Hearts 2 to fruition, which was the first like Kingdom Hearts game I played besides Chain of Memories, and I played it while I was grounded. And I distinctly remember this because my mom grounded me from video games when I was like 15 or so. And I was just old enough, like I think I might have been like 15 and a half. I was just old enough to drive, and I had not played Kingdom Hearts yet. But oh, hello Simon or Simeon. C go bind. But yeah, the first time I played this game was Friendo. This was the first game that the first game in the series that I played besides Chain of Memories. And the first time that I played it was when I was grounded around like 15 years old. I just started to learn how to drive, and I could officially drive on my own. I had like what in Mississippi was called a learner's permit.
Is it not called a learner's permit everywhere else?
It might not be. I know some places that call them learner's licenses and some other things.
I've
but
always called it a learner's permit.
Just in case other places have different names for it.
Okay.
The learner's permit is basically, or it might not have been the learner's permit. It was like because there's the learner's permit where you have to have an adult in the vehicle. And then I was like the stage beyond that where I no longer needed an adult in the vehicle, but it wasn't a full-on license yet. Like I had a curfew. Like I couldn't drive without an adult past. Like I had to have an adult in the car.
After sunset and before 6 a.m.?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's, it says that on Alabama licenses until you're 17.
Yeah, I think it was like...
Or 18.
In Mississippi, you had to hold on to your, like, your middle license, whatever the middle license was, for a year.
Okay.
So you could hang on to your learner's permit for a half a year. So at 15 and a half, you could apply for your other thing. I don't want to call it a probationary license, but basically that's what it was. It was like a secondary license. I guess I should probably go inside because I have not gone inside Merlin's house yet. I bet that's what they want me to do. But long story short, that I had my middle license and could drive on my own. And this was like after the PS3 came out, so my mom took my PlayStation 3 and like a lot of my handhelds, but didn't bother to touch the PlayStation 2 because she didn't think I wanted to play any games on the PlayStation 2. So I hooked up the PlayStation 2, went out and bought a used copy of Kingdom Hearts 2, and played through the entire game while grounded one year.
Oh my god.
Hey fellas, you're just in time. Got some good news for you. So get yourselves over to Leon's. We get a normal license at 16, but you have to renew it every year until you're 18. You have to renew your license every year until you're 18.
Really?
Or no. What is it? It's you get your learner's permit at 15. You can start driving on your own at like 15 and a half. You can start driving at any point in time at 16 and a half in Mississippi or 17 other places. And then you have to get your license renewed again when you turn 18. Or rather, you're supposed to get it renewed when you turn 18. Then you don't get it renewed again until you turn 21 or something like that.
It depends on the place because mine wasn't supposed to renew until after I turned 22. But the only reason I got it renewed was because I kind of lost it in a drunken stupor. You toss these?
Yep.
Of course, that's how I lost it.
Yeah, you lost it in a drunken stupor on your 21st birthday, right?
No, it was like a month after my 21st birthday. Excuse you.
I remember the first alcohol that I ever purchased on my own was, I think, like a Red's. It might have been like a Red's Apple Ale. Because I was going to go for like a Mike's Hard Lemonade, but my brother was there and he was like, really? Your first legal thing is going to be a Mike's Hard Lemonade? And I was like, I like Mike's Hard Lemonade. He was like, at least go for like an Apple Ale or something. So I was like, whatever. I did not have the bar crawl that everybody else had because I did not have friends at 21.
I literally found all of the people in SOS Brigade that were over 21 that I knew the name of, that I had on Facebook, and I was just like, let's go on a bar crawl.
See, I spent the first 2 years of my college life holed up in my apartment or in my dorm room, depending on where I was. So I didn't actually have friends in college until like my couple years ago.
I had acquaintances, and then I became friends.
I had acquaintances, but they were like, they were my brother's friends.
Yeah.
So
okay.
they were not the kind of people that I would go on a bar crawl with. I ended up making friends with the SOS Brigade people because Katie was still friends with friends of my brother.
Mm-hmm.
And so I met Katie, and then Katie introduced me to all of the SOS people. That's how I got involved in SOS. Already got my driver's license at age 18. Well, there you go.
Keep playing. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
We're
sorry.
we're just talking.
We're conversing, and we're just like sitting here in the game.
We're gonna get a loot. We're gonna lose a few viewers for that.
Nah, conversation is half the fun in this stuff.
Yeah.
So I need to go to.
Okay, so I have been wondering, what did you do to get grounded?
It was probably because I had a C. It was something really lame. Like my parents were very, very strict about grades, and so having a C was grounds to be grounded. But upon returning to Merlin's house, we learned of a computer Ansem used in his research. So wait, what am I doing? I'm sorry, I completely totally missed what I'm supposed to be doing. As such, we place you in charge of attacking them. Good luck. I was supposed to go to Leon's place.
I didn't get grounded for bees, but my parents made me feel really bad about it until the next report card would come out.
I would get so long as I stayed in the B range, A and B's, my parents were okay. But if I got a C or anything remotely like a C, I got grounded.
I felt like I was grounded for bees, though.
But the thing there was, I was grounded until I could prove that the grade got pulled up.
Yeah.
But you know what that means, correct?
That means at least 9
or an entire summer. Because my final report card, I got a C in like history or something.
No.
And so my parents grounded me for an entire summer because I had no way of proving that I could pull the grade up.
Oh man, it's okay. I got grounded for like over half a semester because my parents found out I watched Harry Potter.
Yeah, that's really dumb. That's a really, really dumb thing.
Just saying, don't feel that bad. I was in that position too.
I still love the Drawfee quote. Do you think that Christians hate Harry Potter because they don't want anybody to think that there's a better wizard out there than Jesus?
Oh my god, I forgot about that. It's great.
That's so good.
And then they say something about kids in Hogwarts like, Jesus? Have you heard of Jesus?
All right, friendo. We will see you back in a bit.
Bye, friendo.
Simeon. I see Simeon. I'm going to say Simeon.
It will correct us.
Segobind. Segobend. Something like that.
Samson. Our new friend's name is Samson, and I love our new friend.
Am I going to the right location?
I don't know. Where are you supposed to be going?
Yeah. This is the way to Leon's.
Excuse me, are you with the Restoration Committee?
Who? It's the girls from Tin 2 as tiny fairies.
Stuff to do over by the castle postern.
We haven't played Tin 2 yet.
Huh? Let's report.
Our leader, of course.
Well, I know 2 of those girls from 10, so I mean...
The last girl is from Tin 2. All 3 of them are the Tin 2 variants of the characters. But yeah, you've got Yuna, you've got,
Riku?
Is that Riku?
Not Riku.
I was gonna say, Riku is a different character. No, her name is also Riku.
Yeah.
There's just 2 Rikus in this game. And then I can't remember what her name is, because I haven't actually played Tin 2.
Oh my god! I am kind of upset that's not Tara Strong, but I don't know if they could have gotten Tara Strong. Tara Strong's pretty expensive. Which is probably why they didn't get them for Powerpuff Girls.
Probably. Well, the thing about the Powerpuff Girls thing is the girls weren't even given, like... They found out about the new Powerpuff Girls when the first commercial came out. Yeah, like they weren't even given the chance to say yes or no to a casting call.
Mm-hmm. Forgot about that until you brought it up now.
Mm-hmm. Like, so it's not that,
I remember how I'm mad about that now, yep. I remember that I'm mad. I won't stop being mad. At least they got the original cast for Teen Titans Go. Have you heard that new song?
No.
They came out with a song that Beast Boy sang. It's called Catchin' Villains. It should hit #1. It should hit like the top chart any day. #1 on the top chart. It's gotta be. It's gonna be in the top 40. It's gonna be on the radio. it's the best song I've heard in a cartoon in a long time.
Even like Steven Universe?
In a long time. I haven't seen Steven Universe since the last time we watched Steven Universe together.
I'll have to get off the skateboard so I can fucking fight these Heartless.
That's been almost a year.
I know. We need to watch more Steven Universe. I understand the situation.
I've actually been waiting because I thought we wanted to watch it together.
I mean, it doesn't matter to me, like, when
Good,
I
I
watch
might start
it.
watching it again.
But we also could just watch it, like, some tonight. It's totally a thing. In fact, after the stream, we could just order pizza, get smashed, and watch Steven Universe.
Part of that was already on the plan. Let's do it.
Let's say that's totally a thing we could continue to do.
I bought a 12-pack of Not Your Father's for tonight, so yeah. I'm actually also kind of hungry.
I thought about, in the period of time before the stream started, I thought about setting up, you know how you can, like, you know that feature that nobody ever uses when ordering pizza, which is order it later?
Yeah.
I was thinking about actually using that feature and ordering it and just having it show up, like, right at 9 o'clock. And be like, oh, there's our pizza. Bye, guys. But that did not work out.
To do that.
Yeah, well, we ran out of time was the thing.
Plus, I wouldn't have had time to be like, Paladin, we should get stuffed crust. Because Paladin, we should get stuffed crust.
I mean, I thought that was a given.
Okay, good. Good.
We're on the same page there?
Yes.
Hey, the king is with Leon. Kings of Leon? Kings with Leon? That's how they got their band. That one's not worth lapping, but I lapped it anyway.
I love it. I love it. You have to put it in there now.
Sucks to suck, guys. If you're watching this later, watch the full thing. There might be some things that I missed.
Kill us.
Take that.
Kill us. Okay, so one of the people in our chat earlier today, was like, so apparently the 12 most recently used emojis in your phone are what your 12 months are going to be like next year. And my phone recently reset, so I had 6. So I sent a screenshot, and I was like, does that mean I'm going to die this upcoming year?
You've got 6. You've got 6 months.
I'm going to die.
I love the quote. So you know how they said the world was going to end in 2012, right?
Yeah.
But like everybody was like it was bullshit because it didn't. But has any year past 2012 felt real?
Felt real, right? Ugh.
It's one of those great quotes of like, I simultaneously love and hate that quote because I think it's so dumb, and I hate dumb quotes from Tumblr that are like that. Because I just want to say here and tell the people that say that you're 12. You're 12 years old. You need to stop doing that. Where are your parents? It's time to stop. But at the same time, like anytime I think about it, I go,
it's true.
that's actually really clever.
It's true, though.
It's a clever way to state something, but it's such a shitty thing. Like the people that are just like, oh, 2016 is so horrible. Oh, 2017 is so horrible. I'm just sitting here going like, maybe it's just my perspective, but these haven't been terrible years. Especially for video games. Motherfucking, like, this has been one of the best years for video games ever. The 7s, I'm telling you. 1997, 2007, 2017. Every single 7 for video games has been great.
Okay, but for real, 2017, Charles Manson, dead. Hollywood rapist, exposed.
Yeah, exposed, yeah.
Best year ever.
I was gonna say, that's the thing that I think a lot of people are forgetting about is they're like, oh, but like all of this stuff is here. It's like, motherfuckers, that has been happening. We're hearing about it now. We wouldn't be hearing about it if it wasn't if like a good thing wasn't happening, which is people are fucking standing out against this shit. Or else it would just lie low. Yeah, maybe your fifis wouldn't be hurt, but the longer it lies low, the less time these people have to maybe, you know, find some validation in what's going on to them. But no, it's a bad year because we're learning that all of our favorite artists are actually scumbags.
Yep.
Well, guess what? I don't think they would have been your favorite artist if you knew this was there.
Oh, yeah.
And I think if this were like from the very beginning, they never would have gotten to favorite artist status.
Oh my god. So, some people at work recently started talking about, the senators recently. So we have Doug Jones and, what is it, Roy Moore, the pedophile?
Please, if you live in Alabama, don't vote for Roy Moore. Even if you're Republican, don't vote for Roy Moore.
It just upsets
hey, Naruto.
me. It upsets me because they were just like, if that happened 14 years ago, why are we just hearing about it now? And I was just like, don't talk about personal experiences. Don't talk about personal experiences. Don't talk about personal experiences. Don't talk about never going to the police.
So, Naruto, how is being Boruto's dad? How has that turned out for you?
Who the hell is Naruto?
Boruto's dad.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, so I'm actually hosting a Boruto's dad run across the quad.
Very nice. I'll join you.
Hello, Jack Dawson. Welcome out to the stream.
Hi, guys.
See, look at this. We complain about shit and people show up. That's how this works.
All right, let's see. What else do I have to complain about?
Please no.
I have a lot of complaints.
That was a joke. Don't.
Paladin knows I complain about everything. He has to sit through all my complaints all day, every day.
Yeah, but you have to sit about me complaining about the same shit that happens at work.
Okay, but who complains more? Who complains more, really?
I mean, you.
Exactly, exactly. He has to sit through it all the time. I'm a fucking bitch.
I'm doing great tonight, Jack, actually. How are you doing? How are you doing, actually, CPQ?
You know what? I'm mad because I remembered the Powerpuff Girls thing. Until then, I was fine.
Okay, I was gonna say, we're all having a good time here. Everything's fine, and you're just gonna sit here and be like, look at that anime-ass motherfucker.
Handsome.
Look at that loser.
It's as if somebody from anime decided to draw in a Victorian
Someone
style.
from anime.
Somebody actually just made their own Black Butler OC. It's Tifa. It's Tifa. Look, it's Tifa.
I don't care. I'm laughing too.
Out? Me? You see the guy with spiky hair? Bink, bink.
Spiky hair. I'll just take a look around.
That's Tifa, by the way. She's also from Final Fantasy VII, like Cloud.
God, if we ever have enough money to build a house, can we build one with a secret room?
I've always wanted a secret room.
Please! We have to start saving now.
I mean, I'm already saving money right now.
But for a house?
For anything.
That's fair. Why
are we calling her ma'am? She's like...
And standing like this.
She's like 17 and we're like 15.
Is it because we're not supposed to be here, or...
Leon!
Lionhead.
Squall. Sorry, I mean definitely not Squall from Final Fantasy VIII. His name is Leon.
But he's the one with the gun blade, right?
Yes, he is the one with the very, very impractical gun blade.
That's who Christopher dressed up as on Saturday or
yes,
Sunday.
Squall is like his number one costume.
He did that yesterday. Apparently he locked his keys in his car recently, so he had to borrow someone else's gun blade.
You couldn't just find somebody with a keyblade and open it up? Jokes.
He left it at some store he went to, and they're like, yeah, you can't come get it till Monday. I don't know why.
That's dumb.
I don't know if they weren't open on the weekend or what.
Why does every mention of the king get met with, shut the fuck up, Sora? You'll see him soon enough.
Don't question the plot, Sora.
There's a very important climax later that involves the king suddenly showing up.
No spoilers, Sora.
If we see him now, it'll spoil the whole thing. This ought to tide you
Look
over.
At Donald's face.
Look how many belts he has.
Too many belts. Thank you for now telling me that Paladin Noel is playing on Twitch today. Just told me.
Because the wall have ears. The wall. I guess it is a round room, so it is only one wall.
Yeah.
The wall have ears.
As?
No, the wall have ears.
Okay.
Don't question it. We're reading it exactly like Chichito wrote it.
I love Chichito so much.
I'm sorry, I'm picking on you, man. Did you notice that you are now a moderator, Chichito? That happened very recently, but I decided that I needed somebody trustworthy.
Stop hitting shit! God, that shit's probably expensive. Is that Stitch?
That was Stitch.
Oh, sorry. Guess I got a little carried away.
That was Stitch.
I was in the middle of a thought and he just came through.
But yeah, Chichito, you are now a moderator. If somebody says something remotely spoilery, feel free to stop making fun of a bad English.
This is a warning.
Oh fuck, are we about to get teleported into Tron World?
Who's there?
Maybe we should get off the
It
fucking
is!
keyboard.
It's the fucking master control. I'm so
shit.
sorry. That's the master
shit.
control program from fucking Tron.
It's okay. I've lost my shit before too.
Are we going
Fucking
to?
God.
Are we going to Tron World?
Someone please just lift Donald. God. Fuck you. God.
Yeah, Chijito, I just figured you are a pretty trustworthy person, so I wanted you to be able to be in charge of some of the stuff.
We're fucked. I still need to see both the Trons.
I have seen both of the Trons because I am a fucking cyber nerd. I feel like I need to be
How
wearing...
come he's not being arrested? Because he's not in the...
I don't know, because he wasn't in the way of the beam.
I guess.
This is straight up how they get teleported into the world from Tron. It's so good.
I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be Tron. You already said you knew it was in here.
I know. Yeah, no. I didn't realize it was happening from fucking Ansem's computer in Hollow Bastion.
That's fair.
I'm sorry if my surprise is a bit crazy right now, but we are in fucking Tron now.
Oh my god, we're getting pizza later.
Yes! Space Paranoids!
Why doesn't it say Tron?
Because Tron's the name of the character.
Oh!
Space Paranoids is a game in the Troniverse.
Okay, because Tron is the name of the movie. So, oh wait, Agrabah's not the name of Aladdin.
Yeah. Yep. We're fucking users.
That's awesome. Oh, we look so cute. We look really dumb, but we also look so cute.
Everybody in Tron looks dumb.
They really do. Oh, I'm so
Except for
excited.
Daft Punk. Daft Punk does not look dumb in...
Daft Punk looks good in everything. Daft Punk is precious.
That Master Control...
Hello.
No, that's not the MCP. Commander Sark. That's right.
Hello, Commander Sark.
Heartless Commander?
So, if I'm laying in my bed and I have my covers over my legs, Balefire has decided he has to be under the covers. He has to be. He loves forts. Like, I already knew he loved forts, but he prefers to be under the cover. I'm gonna build a big blanket fort for him and me one day, and he's gonna lose his fucking mind.
The entire world is under covers.
Like, I'm gonna have my room clean one day, and it's gonna be like a giant blanket fort. He will lose his I have a bird, by the way. He will lose his fucking mind. Ugh. Oh, he's so precious. He was so sweet today. Extra sweet. I didn't get bit once. On purpose. He slipped one time. Had to grab really hard.
You're inside a mainframe computer system.
Computer
What
system.
system?
A computer system
He doesn't
for
know what a
processing
computer
data. This system is a copy of one created by a corporation called Encom. The original program was destroyed. But this copy was acquired by another user.
Uppercase.
The new user updated and customized the programs, renaming the system Hollow Bastion OS.
Ooh.
He used the system for town maintenance and to advance his private research.
Ansem.
My name is Tron. I'm a security program. But now I'm under arrest. Same as you.
Did you guys get any of that?
Gorge, you know, maybe we should just introduce ourselves.
Goofy is so precious, and I love him so much.
Nice to meet you,
Maybe we need to
Tron.
figure out what our next cosplay is gonna be.
I'm sorry, but can I just point out that we just saw the sentence, "Nice to meet you, Tron. I'm Goofy."
You'd better get out of here quickly. Who knows what the MCP will do to you?
MCP?
The Master Control Program.
But for real, we need to figure out what our next
It
cosplay is gonna be.
The
Is it gonna be?
MCPQ.
Is it gonna be the?
You will be derezzed.
So, how do we get out of here?
It was beautiful.
The MCPQ.
Okay, if you find me a Tron creepypasta, I'll read it.
I'm
I
sure it
guarantee you there
exists.
is one.
Gotten you
Or
back to
12,000.
the user world. But the MCP cut the power 50 microcycles ago.
Microcycle. I
If
love
we could
that
bring
their
the energy
things
cores
actually
in
look like their
Canyon
hats.
online, we could power it back up.
Each of their individual, like, cyber
Problem
hats.
is, we're stuck in this cell.
Dab
We're
something.
not going anywhere unless we unlock the energy fields.
Oh, we can do that. We unlock shit all the time, right?
We have a fucking Keyblade. Can I call the Keyblade here? You bet your ass I can. And it's all Tronified.
Ooh. Would have loved to see all of them in that light.
What?
I want to see all the Keyblades and the colors that are here.
The Tron blades?
Yes.
All right, so there's that
so
one.
You're actually going to do it? Fuck yes.
That's that. Let's see what the regular Kingdom Key looks like.
Ooh,
there it is.
Very nice. Very classic.
It looks like they just
It's a
take the
little too
regular
simple.
key and then, like, whatever they do with it, they just add stuff to it. Oh, fuck, I forgot we got Oathkeeper.
You going to keep that one?
We will be keeping this one.
Oh,
we
that
fight.
one looks the coolest so far. Definitely.
So it's got Form Boost, enhances magic, and increases the duration of dry form.
Love
we
it.
use our dry forms for longer.
We do. I thought you meant like a lot. We use our Triforms a lot, yeah.
Oh, that one's cool.
Whoa, which one is that?
That's the hidden dragon from
oh, that one's
from
cool.
Mulan.
Shit.
We saw the Hero's Crest monochrome. That one is also
that's
really cool.
Awesome. These are great. I'm so glad I made you do this.
The Hero's Crest we just saw, so Follow the Wind is the last one.
The
That one's really cool.
Ooh.
But we will continue to use Oathkeeper.
Fuck yes. I'm so excited. I love this. I'm glad this was an idea. I can't even finish a fucking thought. I'm so excited. I need another drink. Need another?
Yes, please.
One or two. One or two.
Huh?
One or two.
Grab me whatever's left of the reds.
Master Control.
All right.
Why not just de-res Tron? I still haven't located the password.
Oh, sorry, you're missing the greatest thing. The actual MCP.
With all your processing power. Out of the question. The current environment handles the processing
Hampers.
power needed for such an analysis.
I thought you would enjoy the way that the MCP looks.
It looks hilarious.
Stop any remaining anomalies
I've never
in the
seen it look so
system
silly.
or else. End of line. Acknowledged.
Welcome back, Simeon.
Hi.
We're in Tron World now. Remarkable. It seems you have some unique functions.
Yeah, we fucking do.
I'll go with you to the canyon. You'll need someone who can interface with the energy core, right? If you say so. Thanks, Tron.
That's great.
So now we have Tron in the party.
Very nice. Very nice.
This is a motherfucking game that has Disney characters, Final Fantasy, and Tron! I'm sorry. This is just the coolest shit to me. What other video... Sorry. What other any media ever has this combination?
It's true. It's true as hell.
Oh, the drive forms are awesome in this world as well? Oh, the drive forms in Tron World are awesome. Okay. Yeah. Well, let's see here. You said something about us having, or Chijito said something about having drive boost that we may have gotten recently. Yep, there it is. Drive boost. Allows greater restoration of the drive gauge during MP charge. Equip more to increase the effect. So I need that. Well, then I will get rid of something of mine. I'll probably get rid of Slide Dash for it. Is that enough to get it? It is. Drive boost. CPQ kind of just left, and I don't know where she went. So we're kind of alone for a bit, guys. How you doing? I'm doing real well. I'm like 4 beers in now, and I'm just feeling great. The idea today was that since we don't have school on Wednesday, and I don't really have class until like 2 p.m. on Tuesday, we're going to get real fucking trash tonight. Use dry forms a lot. Might as well use it. Yeah, I like the whole like flying into things, but at the same time, I really, really like my dry forms. Final form is pretty fucking cool. I've yet to use limit form, which I'm really looking forward to using because limit form seems really interesting. Keep in mind, this is the first time that I've ever played Final Mix. So, like, the Final Mix specific things that exist, I am not used to, and I will have to, like, figure out. Don't I have Yes, I do have Genie as a summon. That's right. I remember that being a thing because when you access this computer, shit goes down. This is like... The limit is Sora old form. Yeah, I know what it is. I just haven't used it yet. You get to use like Ars Arcanum and Oblivion and all that shit. So wait, what am I doing with this thing? Find the real parts? Oh. Fuck. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. It's like this one, right? No. This one? No. I did not follow where that went. I was not following where the glowing one went. There it is. Aha! Hold on. I'm gonna just do this right here. I see it, I see it, I see it, I see it. Okay, I was following it this time. It is that one. No? Damn it. It's one of these right around here. Where did it go? Yeah, I completely and totally lost it. Genie, help me out here.
He looks all fancy.
He's Valor form Genie.
Oh. Very cool.
Drive? Wisdom Genie. I'm gonna lose this. I hit it in there somewhere.
Is it not that?
It's over there. It's over there on the other side. Go, 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 go. No. Okay. Okay, I've got it. I've got it this time. I've got it this time. It's this one.
Good job. Yay.
Got it. Got it.
I wasn't even
8
here
seconds
for the
to
whole
spare.
time and I was
Got it.
stressed out.
I paid attention at the very end. I got it. Whew. I was just playing with you guys. I'm just making it stressful. Play it up.
Hit you with this here.
That's totally what I did. I did not actually accidentally fuck that up almost. I totally played that correctly. And Genie summon was totally worth it.
Yeah. Didn't know they had Valor forms and Wisdom forms.
Yeah, so that's how Genie in this game, Genie actually just becomes like a pseudo party member during his drive. And his entire usage is basically he just uses different drive forms.
Cool.
He can be any of the 4 main drive forms. So Valor, Wisdom, Master, and Final Form. He can be any of those forms, I think.
Cool.
Mission
not
accomplished?
Shadow form.
Yes. Or limit form.
Or limit form, yeah.
Now, will you do something for me? You got it. Don't you want to hear what it is first? You helped us. Now it's our turn.
Man, he could ask you to kill puppies.
You guys really are users. Your actions are totally illogical. You calling us posers? Let's hurry back to the pit cell. Where's that again? That's the sector where we met. Roger. Roger, roger. We still have Genie. Let's go ahead and dismiss.
Oh, I didn't know he could still be there.
Oh yeah, those summons use the drive form, which is
right.
unfortunate, to be sure.
But you can't use them in every fight.
Nope.
I missed getting to use them in every fight. That was very overpowered and I loved it.
Yeah, it was kind of broken. It was like the most broken thing. Like, where drive forms in this game are super broken, they at least like limit how often you can use them. Summons in the first game were like beyond broken.
It was great, but I feel like a lot of people also forgot that they could use them for every single fight.
Oh right, I can actually just leave the computer now if I want as well.
Because we forgot. We can? Oh.
If I wanted to, but nah.
But we want to help Tron, don't we?
Yes.
We're
Also,
good
I don't
people.
want to leave Tron World yet.
I don't blame you. Tron World is pretty cool.
Space Paranoids. The Space Paranoids is one of the games that Tron comes from.
One of the games. All right.
There's Space Paranoids, there's Light Cycles, there's like Holodisc. There's a lot of shit that you can do in the, because
Tron Worlds.
So Tron and the games around Tron are actually based in like kind of this arcade cabinet thing. Imagine so you know computers, right?
Yep. Those are a thing.
Imagine if like everything that you did and interacted with the computer, imagine if the internet was an actual place that just existed.
Oh.
Even when you weren't using it, it just existed. And everything computer based, whether it be like arcade games or whatever.
Shit.
You're going to go back when he asks you what is the password. I thought we were just headed back to the pit cell. I'm not sure what I'm doing. Do I have to leave the computer? Oh, shit. I bet I do leave the computer, and I bet I access the thing from here. Yeah, there we go.
So, what did you want us to do?
Find my user. He'll give you the password to access the DTD.
You bet.
So...
The down to dick.
DTD is the name my user gave to the data space. Copies of all the original system programs are stored there, along with
Disney Titty Database.
Yes.
It's just a database about nothing but all of the tits in Disney.
Okay. That include the birds?
Like the blue-footed boobies?
Yeah.
Yes.
Were appropriated when I last took on the MCP.
Anytime that a tit showed up in a tit, a boob, or anything. Up, door to darkness. There it is.
Do chickens count as breasts? Or does it have to be a cooked chicken?
It would have to be a cooked chicken breast to count.
Okay.
Specifically just the breast, though. Like, if it's like a roasted chicken, that doesn't count either.
Okay.
But if it's an overly female bird that is wearing like a dress and it has boobs, that counts.
That totally counts.
Anthropomorphized animals do count as boobs.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know.
Like, what's her name? Henrietta Hen?
We'll just have
Yeah.
to find your user and ask him. What's his name?
Ansem.
You don't know? My user is the user of this system.
Ansem the Wise.
Of course it is, for real. Sorry, friendo. I don't know if we can help you with that. We're gonna have to let you die.
Looks like the MCP's onto us. I'll keep this terminal up and running. You better.
Hey, Comic Zones, welcome to the stream.
Hello, friendo.
Tron, Ansem is.
Oh.
Okay, you're good to go.
I can't remember how. Like, I think summons use only a certain number of the drive gauge, but I don't really care because, like, I'm not like he would have been gone by the time we were finished with this anyway.
Yeah.
There's no reason to keep him around. What is it with you and peeling labels off bottles?
I don't know.
Any bottle I hand you, you do that too.
I know. I do.
It's usually at least a level to show that you're somewhat drunk, though, because you don't do it until you're at least somewhat drunk.
Yeah, that's fair.
Drink responsibly, kids.
We don't plan on driving, so I think we're being pretty responsible.
Unless you level them up. Oh, shit, I forgot that you could level summons in this game.
Oh, shit, I didn't know that. That's cool.
Because I've been busy trying to level up drives. Puerta a la oscuridad.
I'm just...
Lo siento, yo comprendo un poquito español. Lo siento.
Sora's just... I'm so excited. I'm so excited. That's my Sora impression, you guys. Thank you.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? There's a world inside this computer where these programs live, and so in other words, Ansem's research data is off limits unless we know the password. Pero yo sí los hablo perfecto. Ah, gracias.
He tries.
I took Spanish in high school.
So did I, and in middle school, and I
took it in elementary though.
I took 4 years of it and can speak on the level of a 3-year-old.
I took it to heart because I don't know why. I just thought, like, knowing Spanish, or at least enough Spanish to at least understand what I can.
I know enough not to die.
Yeah, I know enough to understand when a customer comes in the door and they can't speak English. I can still, like, relay information to a customer. That's been my goal.
As much as you can.
Mm-hmm.
Enough for both of you to semi-understand.
I think that's right. But you already defeated Ansem. Gosh, maybe we'll never find the password. That means this is all a wild goose chase. You're chasing what now? Spanish is my native language, so I had no choice. Well, well, a hidden room. Guess I'd better look. Hey, Comic Zones, thank you for subscribing. Better take another look around. People really love Kingdom Hearts.
They do.
These Kingdom Hearts videos have done better than, like, anything on my channel in a very long time. Oh, shit. Tifa's just beating the shit out of all of the walls.
I love how you just replace the lines with, oh shit, Tifa's beating up the walls.
I mean, that's pretty much, that pretty much understands whatever that's going on here.
Portrait.
And some May.
Excuse me?
I'll take it down.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh.
So here's the thing. Tifa's like He-Shulk.
Shulk?
Shulk is the main character.
Shulk or He-Hulk?
She-Hulk.
You gotta, or, yeah.
She-Hulk. Not He-Shulk. She-Hulk. Shulk is the main character from Xenoblade Chronicles. But
okay.
she's got like She-Hulk levels of strength.
Cool.
Also, sorry for people who might have buffering issues during the stream. Hello, Red Hood Master. I'm very sorry about what happened to you during the laughing joke. During the final, or what is it? The killing joke. That's the name of the show.
What? Something I haven't seen?
Red Hood. It's a comic book thing.
Okay.
I don't know if that's what they're going for, but Red Hood is definitely a comic book thing.
Was there Little Red Riding Hood?
Actually, was that Killing Joke was what happened, was why Batgirl turned
Examine
into
the wall,
Oracle.
Paladin.
Killing Joke is what happened when Batgirl turned into Oracle. I don't think that's what ended up happening to Robin. Spoilers. Robin turns into the Red Hood. Go for it, man. If you feel like you want to watch more of my content, go for it.
Looks like a diagram or something.
Oh, D, T,
T.
D.
He has to jump to do it too. He's doing this. He's like jumping up and hitting the buttons.
What's up? Look at this. This must be the data space. The DTD. See?
The information highway, bros. I want to remind everybody this came out in like 2008. 2007.
6 or 7.
It was like 6 or 7, yeah.
It's not quite 2008.
Did somebody mention the darkness?
Whoa, no.
Your Majesty.
Can nobody know that you're Mickey?
I forgot I was worried there for a second because I saw him in the thing and forgot he was already in disguise.
Lo siento, no comprendo. I get hablas Spanish. Decir tú. I know two is you, but I no comprendo decir.
You mentioned the door to darkness?
Lo siento.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry to anybody who only knows English because this makes no sense to them as well.
Password? Oh, I guess you mean like a code.
Up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, start.
The door to darkness can only be opened by the 7 princesses.
Of course it
There's
can.
Snow White, Jasmine, and Belle.
SJB.
That's it? You're just gonna name 3 of them?
What are you trying to do?
With that password,
El
we
Rey
get
Mickey.
access to Ansem's research data.
The King
so that
Mickey.
means you might be able to find out where he is.
Stop joking around, Your Majesty. We already defeated Ansem. You know that.
Looks like I've got a lot of explaining to do.
What happened? Donald Trump had 10 million cocaine.
First, I've got a question.
These are the questions.
Isn't Tron waiting for you guys?
Does Bruno Mars is gay?
I think wall
worry,
plus 10 feet if Donald Trump have 10 million cocaine.
Yeah, we will.
He does it all by himself. All 10 million
That's
cocaine,
a promise.
all 10 extra feet of the wall.
I'll see you when you get back.
In reality, he does all 10 million, then dies of an overdose, and we all celebrate.
Oh my god, did you hear that the Cards Against Humanity people bought like 10
They-
miles
yeah,
of
yeah,
the
they
border?
they bought enough of the border. Sí, mi hablo español muy pequeño.
And I'm just too lazy to respond. I'm sorry, friendo.
Oh, one more thing. Let me give you your let me give your clothes some powers, Sora.
New powers.
I want that sentence to be immortalized forever. Let me give your clothes some new powers, Sora.
It is pretty funny.
Really? You bet. You've
Bet.
done so much. Just consider it a thank you present. Yep, we're getting the master form. We're heading off to see Tron now. So wait here for us, okay?
I've had a question in my heart for a really long time, Paladin.
What is it?
And I don't think you'll be able to help me answer it, but I think you should help me ponder it.
What is this?
When will Mickey and Minnie ever get married? It's been over 50 years.
Kingdom Hearts 3.
I hope so. They still live in different houses, Paladin.
We live in different houses.
Yeah, but have we been dating for 50 years?
We've been dating for less than a year.
Exactly.
Also, one second, I do need to go use the restroom. So I will be back in a bit. Sorry, everybody, but alcohol does this to people. Feel free to interact with chat as much as you can.
Mickey and Minnie are not married and it still bothers me, you guys. I need to go to Disney World again. I'm graduating in December, and I want to save up for a new apartment, but I also kind of want to save up for the trip with our anime club. But I kind of don't want to go unless Paladin goes, and that would require a whole $1,000 because he's not going to pay for it himself. 'Cause he doesn't care about Disney. I do. Disney's my favorite thing. Pull this closer. I'll lean over so I can see chat better. Excuse me. Feel I'm already exhausted and I need a pizza. You guys want to see me run around? Because I kind of want to run around. Oh, fuck me in the ass. Let's talk to Mickey. Finding Ansem's research data will have to come first. I'll explain everything later. Please be careful. Run circles around here. Let's just look at this anime-ass picture of Ansem. I can't fucking use this thing. I got it. Look at this anime-ass picture of Ansem. Portrait of Ansem. It's so extra. Let's look at all this shit. Door to Darkness is scribbled here. There are notes about the human heart. This one says...
I return!
There are notes about the connections between worlds. We're reading things now.
Oh, good. Trying to be efficient.
I wanted them to just look at the picture of Ansem, but then I realized you could read about all this shit.
Oh, good.
These are notes about the hearts of the world. Okay. And this one says, there are notes about darkness. And now while Paladin finishes up, we're just gonna stare at this anime-ass picture of Ansem for a minute. There we go. Look at that. Look at that shit right there. Look at that shit, Paladin. This is just anime as shit.
It very much is. Do you have the Kingdom Hearts app? Like,
there's an app?
I have Amino, but I'm not part of the Kingdom Hearts Amino group, if that's what you mean. I should be. Oh, they have a game? Oh, shit. I need to download the Union Cross game. That's another game I have to download, because I just recently downloaded Postal Night.
Am I gonna immediately get into a fight if I go this way?
No, you can walk that way for a bit. Because we
Where's
have to
the
go.
pause
We have to
button?
go
I need
into
to know
the
which one the
computer.
pause button, just in case.
It's the triangle.
Okay.
It's this triangle though. It's the one next to the controller. The right middle button. CPQ is not as versed in video games.
I don't know how to work. Ooh.
Ukulele charm. We can summon Stitch!
Yes!
So we now have Stitches to summon.
Oh, okay, that was easy.
Yeah,
enough.
so just if you talk to the computer, you can enter into the computer world. You are Whoopless. I'll keep that in mind, Whoopless.
Do you want me to get you a shot glass for that?
Probably at some point. But this one will be fine. Just, you know, 2 shots of vodka. Just pour in half the bottle.
Access computer. I'm guessing that's what we're supposed to be doing.
Yes, because that's how we get back to the pit cell.
Okay. Does this do anything? Any of these things do anything besides?
No. That's how we get teleported in.
This device allows you to see Tron.
Yes, it does.
Are you ready?
Yes. Kind of strong, which is exactly where I wanted it to be. I've mixed
I think it's perfect.
Yeah, I've mixed these to just the right amount at this point.
In a little while, it might need another squeeze of lime, but other than that, it's good.
Well, see, so I started doing like 4 squeezes of lime instead of 3, and it's been really good.
Yeah. I do 5. When I fixed you one, I thought you said 5, so I've been doing 5.
Hey, Red Hood, anime is awesome. We joke about it all the time because we're really, really big anime fans. In fact, up until recently, we had an anime podcast that we plan on bringing back whenever the semester's over.
Yeah. At least I'll have enough time to do it. I don't know about you.
I mean,
We'll fix it.
My schedule, it might as well be like water, where it's like whatever, like it fills whatever space I have available. My schedule's weird.
It is.
Basically, I don't like having any downtime whatsoever. When was Sora and Kairi be boyfriend and girlfriend? I almost feel like that kind of maybe happens at the end of this game and maybe at the start of Kingdom Hearts 3, but we're not sure yet. It's totally going to happen, though. They have the hots for each other. I mean, did you see how Roxas and Naminé interacted? It's totally going to be there. Warsh, I wonder where Tron is. Don't touch that. Huh?
Come on, Goofy, stop touching shit. Goofy! Damn it, Goofy. Fuck.
I didn't do that. Oh shit, we're about to do our first mini game in the Tron world.
Oh, sweet. Didn't ever get... What the fuck is this? Is this gum or is this some bead or what?
That is a Trix cereal.
Oh.
That is a Trix cereal, everyone. Because I was eating Trix without any milk because I ran out of milk.
That's right. You've been chosen to play
I miss shaped Trix. Have you seen that post that... Oh, wait.
Oh, it's gotten worse, by the way.
Well, no one wins.
I don't want Kingdom Hearts to end either, but that's the beauty of Kingdom Hearts is I think it can just keep going so long as there's Disney properties.
Yeah. Did you see that post that was like, what if we can't see the shapes of Trix anymore because Trix are for kids and we're adults? Trix used to be shaped.
Mm-hmm. So here's the thing. You know how they stopped being shaped, but they still had bright colors?
Uh-huh.
They don't even have bright colors anymore.
What?
We're getting older.
What?
We're getting older, and so they've lost all of their childhood charm. Because Trix are for kids and we're adults now.
Take this shit away from me. Get this shit out of my sight. Get it out of my sight. I need more adult juice.
Okay, so let's see here. Turn left with R1 / or L. So turn left with L, turn right with R. Move the stick left and right to do something. Attack, charge, and guard.
There are 3 types of adult juice, and I'm upset. I'm upset about the Trix.
Like I said, it still tastes good.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does actually.
No, it does not taste as good because there's not shapes and bright colors. Appearance affects taste, Paladin.
Holy shit, this is really difficult to do when drunk. Oh fuck, what is that? It's got a gun!
Shit. Some heartless ass shit.
Oh, it blew a
Let's go that way.
We have to go through the hole in the
we
wall.
Have to.
It looks like we can escape through there.
They even give him like the weird digitized voice. I love it so much.
It's pretty cool. What the hell did I put? There's my phone. This is my pocket.
We're almost there. Aw.
What happened? Oh, the
We had
wall.
to turn.
The bird at work had to hold my hand yesterday. It was very cute. There are 2 birds at work. If you've been here for more than an hour, you already know how much I love my bird. There are 2 birds at work. My bird is a sun conner. He is about, including his tail, he's a little less than a foot. So he's about 6 to 8 inches tall. There is an African gray at work. He is maybe twice the size of my bird, including his tail. And then there is a macaw, and I'm sure you all know how big macaws are. Fucking huge. They're like the size of a human. Not really, but they're huge. Anyway, so there's a macaw at work, and his name is Commodore, and I have spoiled the hell out of him. I bring both the birds at work a peanut, and I give them one in the morning, and I give them one around my lunchtime, and then I can't really do it now because they're already asleep when I get off work, but I usually give them one when I leave. But I've moved it to like earlier now before I leave because I leave at 6 and they're about asleep then. And you know how grumpy toddlers get when they wake up from their naps. So.
I'm glad you're talking right now because this is taking all of my concentration.
Oh, well, I wanted to talk about the bird because I just thought about it. And he just, I reach in and I pet the macaw because the African gray has nothing to do with me. He'll accept my peanuts, but other than that, he doesn't give a shit. I will wait. Oh no.
Tron, what happened to him? Tron. But yeah, Chijito actually makes a really good point. Speedrunners are really good at explaining mechanics and how to avoid them. Because there are people that will do like level 1 critical run speed runs of this game. And it's like, why the fuck did you choose to do that?
Because you hate yourself.
More like the game has gotten so easy at every other stage of the game that they've decided that they need to play it at a higher difficulty.
I love this bird so much. He's a good boy.
Tron is back in the party. Let's switch Goofy in. We haven't had Goofy in the party in a while.
Okay, so Commodore, the macaw at work, he, did you know macaws can live up to be 100 years old? This one is about 35 to 40 years old. The African gray can be about 30 to 40, and he is about 25 right now.
Wait, Terra is in this game?
I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to hold this up to the camera, and you can see him holding my hand. He sat there for a good 30 seconds. He didn't need to be pet, because he loves being pet. He didn't need to be pet. He just needed to hold my hand. How adorable is that shit? That is fucking adorable.
It's pretty good.
It's very cute.
It's hard to see in the picture, unfortunately.
That's why I held it so close. But, oh, so cute. I might post it to my blog.
Post it to your blog. Speaking of pictures, I actually have an Instagram now.
Oh,
I just decided at work earlier today, I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna have an Instagram now.
I'll follow you.
So you can find me on Instagram. Do you have an Instagram?
Yeah.
It's not linked to your Facebook.
I know. I don't link it to my Facebook.
It did not let me see that. It said that I needed to invite you if you wanted to be on there. I was like, okay, I guess you just don't have an Instagram.
I have an Instagram, but I don't connect it to Facebook because I don't want people on Facebook seeing I have an Instagram.
Thank you very much, Jujito. Sorry to anybody who might get like banned during that, but it's okay to have some discussion, but try to keep it as spoiler-free as possible. Like if you straight up say the name of a character or a thing, it can mess it up for some people who have not seen the game, like CPQ. CPQ has not seen this game. This is blind for her.
I don't come from a video game family, and I'm not from a video game life, so.
And yet you are dating the #1 video game boy.
You're dating a cosplayer. You don't really cosplay other than 2 things.
I cosplay a shit ton of things. What are you talking about? I have Link. I have my
You have
DM.
Link?
Yes.
You cosplay as Link?
I have a fucking
Since
Link
when?
costume.
Why have you never worn it in front of me?
I have a Link. I wore it to AWOL like 2 years ago.
I didn't know you 2 years ago.
You knew of me 2 years ago.
Okay, well, okay, fuck you. You weren't at the party.
But safe
You
to
weren't
say,
at the hotel room party, so.
Did you go to AWOL 2 years ago?
No, I didn't. I went 1 year ago.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure you didn't go that year.
I think I was thinking of MomoCon. I was about to
But yes,
say I
I
didn't
do
know you
cosplay.
because I made out with Brian.
You did not know me. I made out with nobody that time because Katie and I were in the middle of a fight.
I'm sorry.
Actually, we weren't in the middle of a fight. We had kind of made up, but then we were like, are we dating or are we not? And then she literally just said to me during
How
that.
do you not know that?
Because she was making it very vague, and when I finally sat down and
Oh.
said, what are we? And she said, I don't love you. And I said, okay then. That's good enough for me.
Okay.
So we weren't dating at that point, and
I
spent
won't
the rest
do
of
that to you.
I spent the rest of that con in the fucking arcade. It was awesome.
Ooh, this is good. You want to try the Not Your Father's ginger ale?
I'll take a sip. I'm not sure
It would be better straight out of the fridge, but it's straight out of the box, so.
The box was still cold. That is pretty good.
Right?
That could use some lime. Do you want some lime?
Yeah. Hell yeah. Give me a squirt of that shit.
Let's see here. Sorry, we're doing some fucking armchair bartending, like, right on the spot here.
That's not. It's not a whole
It needs.
can,
It
so I
always.
don't need
It
as
always
much.
needs one more splash than you think it does. Aura, Alice, Jasmine,
Aurora.
Cinderella. Oh, sorry, Aurora.
You made a mess.
I made a mess.
Mhm.
I'm sorry. Does it taste good though?
I don't know yet. Clean the bottle. Fuck.
Awesome,
I'll get it
Chijito.
later.
But yeah, I have a Link costume. I have my DM
Ooh, damn.
costume.
You
I
did good.
have PlayerUnknown from PlayerUnknown's Battleground, which is actually my avatar.
Which is hot as
on-
hell.
It is my avatar on my Instagram.
Oh.
I have Hollow Knight, though I need to recreate the mask. And I have Jacket from Hotline Miami.
Since I don't use my Instagram, I might make a CBQ Instagram.
But yes, I do cosplay. I'm not the kind of I haven't been cosplaying long enough to have like the massive repertoire that some of our cosplay friends have.
Mhm.
But yeah, one of my old
Yeah, I'm just so used to Hannah's repertoire.
Hannah has a stupid repertoire. For those who don't
Do you know what she said in my video that I recorded her? I'm doing my final video project on cosplay. Do you know what she said?
What is that?
She has over 130 cosplays.
That's
under her
too
belt.
many. That is too many costumes.
It obviously includes the ones that she started out with when she was 16 and, first started out.
Yeah,
which
but I
don't
mean,
fit her
like,
anymore, but that's still 130 under her belt.
My Link costume was when I was like, I think I did that one whenever I was 17, and that still fits me though.
My first cosplay was Sebastian Michaelis for Comic-Con Season 7.
All of mine are homemade though. That's the other thing is I don't buy my costumes. Every single cosplay that I have made has been homemade.
All of mine except for Hollow Knight is bought.
Your homemade Hollow Knight, like the Hornet mask and your jacket, like your thing, beautiful.
My cloak, amazing.
Mhm.
Absolutely amazing. Hollow Knight, on the other hand, is gonna need to be remade.
Yeah,
I will
both the
buy the
helmet-
appropriate amount of fabric this time. I didn't realize I would need more than 3 yards.
Roxas and Sora Fusion.
It's gonna need at least 6 yards of the stuff, so it'll be better, I swear.
I almost did a costume for Roxas, but I didn't. Do I play Need for Speed? It has been a long time since I've played Need for Speed, but every Need for Speed game I have played, I have enjoyed thoroughly. I'll put it that way. I'm not like the new one, the Need for Speed, what is it called? It's not Rivals, because Rivals was forever ago. It was like, I was about to call it Need for Speed Frenemies, but I know that's not right. It's like Need for Speed Payback or something like that. I can't remember the actual name. From what I remember, it was not actually all that good. I don't want to limit. I want to drive, and I want to limit as Master Form. Damn it, I don't have Master Form.
Why
That's
don't
right.
you?
Because I don't have Goofy, or I don't have what's the name of the party?
Donald?
Yeah. Also, I like that Valor form is just red.
Like
It's
Team
the regular
Valor.
costume, but red form.
Like Team Valor. I'm on Team Valor.
And final form would technically be Team Instinct, but I don't have Donald to show it off.
Team Instinct is yellow.
Need for Speed Payback, that's what it's called.
If you're thinking blue, you're thinking Mystic. Fuck Mystic.
No, I'm not talking about Mystic, because technically that's Wisdom in this game.
Yeah.
But final form is Instinct, which is yellow.
Oh, you said you don't have Donald though, so I assumed
Yeah.
you.
Well, I need Goofy and Donald to do final form.
Right, you're right. I'm sorry. When you said you needed Donald, I thought you meant his form particularly, which is
No.
Mystic.
Wait, what is...
Paladin is Team Instinct. I'm Team Valor. I went to Team Valor because I thought that your team had to do with who you would be playing with or something in real life, and most of our friends are on Team Valor. Otherwise, I probably would have chosen Instinct if I had understood the game.
Yeah, from what I heard, like, Need for Speed Payback is just missing just enough to make it not as good as people want it to be.
Hey, do you want to try this with the lime in it?
Sure. Oh, I guess I screwed
Even
up.
better.
I guess I screwed up. Yeah, that's much better with the lime.
It's sweeter with this is just blah, 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 blah. I can speak. It's sweeter than ours, but it's alcoholic. So.
Yeah. So hold on, I missed what I was supposed to be doing during that fight because I think we were talking about something and I don't remember what we were supposed to be doing. So let's find out what the hell we were doing. What were we supposed to be doing
if you're
during
of
this?
age, feel free to drink with us. We would love to hear your drunk comments.
All right, what's the password? Well, Belle, Snow White, Aurora, Alice, Jasmine, Cinderella, Kyrie. The last princess is Kyrie.
Of course it is. Why is she a princess? Is she a princess?
She's one of the seven. She's one of the 7 princesses.
The 7 girls who were kidnapped. So I guess yeah, that makes her a princess.
Specifically the shards of light or the hearts of light.
Oh.
There are 7 shards of light and 13 shards of darkness. Guess who the 13 shards of darkness are?
Is it the Organization 13 members?
It is the Organization 13 members. They hold the 13 shards of darkness.
Couldn't have guessed. Could never have guessed.
Supposed to freeze the monitor? Okay, I didn't do it enough. Okay. Please enjoy a game while processing is running. And Dick is a princess? Kyrie. No, it's the DTD final security routine. Alright, Simeon, I'll see you later, man.
Right,
Thank you for coming by.
Well, shit.
So I'm supposed to freeze the programs. Fill the gauge and stop all the monitors. Okay, I only stopped 1 monitor, or 2 monitors last time. Alright, so we're doing it now. We have to collect the clusters, and then we can do it. Got playing this on PlayStation 4. I don't have a PlayStation 4 yet. I'm actually working on having a PlayStation 4 soon, but it might be like after Christmas because I'm currently saving up money to buy ferrets. Or at least a ferret to start, and then maybe another ferret after that. Okay.
We need to talk about Christmas.
What about it?
I mean, we just need to decide what our thing is gonna be this year.
What thing? Like what we...
Because we were like, okay, we're gonna make it... Because at first we were like, let's get something $30 each. But then we were like, I want to make you something. I want to make you something too. And so we did that.
Uh-huh.
So I feel like we need to talk about what we want to do.
All right. We should probably... Yeah, we should talk about that soon because we're getting to the point where it's the month of...
We need to start shopping soon.
I usually like making stuff. And I'm thinking I'm relatively confident in myself. I might make you clothing this time.
Okay.
But I'm not sure how. Whether I want to take one of my mom's old
you don't want to make me clothing because that requires a sewing machine unless you're making like editing something that editing.
I don't know.
Unless you're editing clothing that's already been made.
You don't know my capability with hand sewing.
Okay, but that's gonna take you way too much time, and I don't want you to spend that much time on my presents.
But that's what I like. That's what I like about presents is the ones that take a lot of time to spend on.
Yeah, but it's just so much less stressful with a sewing machine. I think I'm gonna get a sewing machine for Christmas because I asked for one.
That would be cool.
Especially because my dad kept saying, hey, do you want a sewing machine for Christmas? You did really good with those cosplays. Hey, do you want a sewing machine for Christmas? I think you would like a sewing machine. Do you want a sewing machine for Christmas?
I wonder if you're going to get a sewing machine.
I don't know. I might get a sewing machine for Christmas. Because it's not like my dad's been asking me and my mom's been asking me since, October.
Mm-hmm. There would be a PlayStation 4 sale on Black Friday, and I have enough money in my saving account to get one.
How much is the PlayStation 4? I don't know. I don't know if I can spend $200.
No, I'm not talking about you buying it. I'm talking about me buying it with my saved money. What you could get me for Christmas is like ferret stuff.
I could get you. Oh, I mean, we talked about that, but like, that's a present for them, not a present for you.
No.
Tron.
What if I got a present for them and you got a present for Balefire?
I could just get him something from the store.
Actually, that'd be really hard. He wouldn't play with anything. I've gotten him so many expensive toys, and he plays with that free dinosaur I got out of a fucking piñata.
I love that so much.
It upsets me, but I love it so much. I'm just really worried because it has a little bite marks on it now, and it's only going to last a few months.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, my mom has a little blue mammoth that I gave her because I was like, this looks like an elephant, Mom. Do you want it? And she's like, sure. But, like, she's handed it to Balefire like,
whoa,
hey.
$189? That's really, really fucking good for a PlayStation.
Wow, that's really good.
That's really good for a PlayStation, actually.
I don't know what kind of PlayStation, but that sounds really good for a PlayStation 4. That's new.
Yeah, that's the new thing.
Oh, shit. Anyway, yeah, I got a bunch of free toys from my cousin's, Piñata birthday party thing. He does not care for any color except the red dinosaur. He hates everything else. He likes the red noisemaker that it's kind of like a kazoo, but not a kazoo. It's kind of like it's like this long, and it's a noisemaker. You blowing it, whatever. He hates everything else. I blew the noisemaker in like an experiment. And I was like, he's gonna be afraid of this, isn't he? So I blew it real gentle. He's like, what? What is this? And now I blow it, and he'll come up and he'll chirp.
What's this? What's this? There's white shit everywhere. And
then he'll blow it again, and he'll nibble on it just real barely, and he'll just be so happy. I've decided his favorite color is red. It has to be red. His favorite color is red, because that's the only color toy he will play with. Because I got lots of green things too. I got lots of blue things. So I was like, these are hard plastic. None of these teenagers care about these plastic toys. Balefire cannot swallow and die with these. He might like them. So I got one of each color. He only likes the red one. If you see small red dinosaurs anywhere, Paladin, that would be the most amazing Christmas present you could ever get him.
So I have enough drive, so Master Form! Are you ready for Master Form?
Mm-hmm.
Look, I've got 2 Keyblades, but I throw them. Or, do I throw them? Yeah, I kind of throw them.
Very nice. So, birds are toddlers, for those of you who don't know. Paladin knows about this point. But, you know how toddlers have really short attention spans? Balefire will play with his dinosaur toy for 20 whole minutes without stopping. Without stopping.
Valor Form.
It's amazing.
Look, I'm just twiddling one without even touching it.
That's awesome.
20
minutes.
I'm in Master
20 minutes without stop.
Do you know there's a great way to get Final Form? I know that there exists one, but I don't know how to get it. I don't think I've ever actually played this game and gotten Final Form. I know it exists, but I've never actually gotten Final Form.
Like, he'll play with it for 20 minutes, stop for like 5, and then play with it for 20 more minutes. I just lay there on my phone watching him. I don't have to hurt myself trying to make sure he's completely happy the whole time. He's completely ecstatic to play with his dinosaur for 20 minutes at a time.
His shitty dinosaur.
His shitty dinosaur. It's a free dinosaur.
That would be awesome, dude.
It's like probably took 5 cents or less to make. I've spent $20 on a single toy before. He does not give a shit. He wants to play with the free dinosaur toy. But this is the life of a mother. This is the life of a bird mom and a toddler mom. I don't want children because I have one. People are like, oh, I love my fur babies. I'm like, your fur baby is not as much of a baby as a bird is.
You might be lucky, Chijito, because the first time that I ever played this game, I never found it. I just beat the game with Master Form. Keep in mind, I had never played the game. I didn't know what was going on, and I was 15 at the time, and playing it in secrecy, where every time that I heard somebody climbing the stairs, I had to turn the TV off, close the drawer that had the PlayStation in it, run to my bed, and, like, pull out a book or something.
That's
Go
amazing.
to the tournament?
That's adorable and amazing and hilarious.
Wait. Am I done in? I'm not definitely. Actually, there's a good spot, but it comes up later. We headed back into the computer world to keep our promise to Tron. What are we doing in Tron World?
No idea. Ask one of the characters. Ask Mickey. He might know.
Well, we made it to the I.O. Tower. I think there might be a thing that I can do in the I.O. Tower while I'm here.
Do it. I'd have to go pee in a minute. I'll wait till you get in a long fight scene.
I mean, you can go now.
I don't want to miss a cutscene.
Yeah, but I think we might be in a boring spot right now. I don't know.
Oh,
Hold on, let me talk to Tron and see what he says. More dangerous programs are surely to follow. We should delete the enemy data to limit their movements.
Okay. That sounds boring as hell.
Yeah.
I can't really do anything in the I.O. Tower then. We gotta stop them before they get out. Hurry to the next room. Let's get them there. Until the means are revealed. Oh no. Where do I go next then? Go outside? Okay. Oh wait, hold on. Cutscene. We got boss fight time.
I'm disappointed in you, program. Why do you insist on allying with these selfish users?
Because I want to help them. Something written into my code commands me to do what is right.
Really? And what command would that be?
I can't really say.
There's a very specific way to get final form.
They help
Alright.
each other, that's all.
I really hope it doesn't involve beating Sephiroth, because fuck that. I don't think I'll ever beat Sephiroth in my life. Oh shit, boss fight? Methinks boss fight. I should have used a drive recovery before we started this. Oh wait, I've got my full drive. Master form. Come back here. Trying to fucking run away from me? Oh, I should have saved my drive form from when after we froze him. Damn. Alright, let's avoid, and I want to collect a couple more. No, the clusters are gone. Damn. Oh, sweet, he healed me. Okay, I was trying to find my cure, and I don't have cure on my hotbar anymore. No, he absorbed all of the clusters. I wanted those clusters.
I just thought of something, Paladin.
What?
If you buy Balefire a present, you have to wrap it. Because he loves to rip open paper. Have you seen him rip paper?
No.
Every time he sits on my collar and I have to go to the bathroom, he has to chew a hole in the toilet paper before I can tear it off.
Of course he does.
Of course, he has to tear like one tiny hole in the corner of the edge of the toilet paper, and then I can use it. He has to. It's a tradition now. He's spoiled. I spoiled him real good. I'm a stereotypical Southern mama.
Spoiling your child.
Oh yeah. Until, you know, they're old enough to be considered an adult. And then, you know...
You give them up.
You give them up and say, I taught you better. And then get mad when they do something wrong. My parents aren't that bad. I'm just saying the stereotypes. I was spoiled as hell. Not as spoiled as some people I know, but I was pretty spoiled.
As long as that enough clusters. Please be enough. Yes!
Yay.
Freeze him! Freeze his ass.
Beat his ass. Yeah. Back off.
Oh, that's not good. That's a laser beam.
Doesn't sound good.
That's a very that looked like a very dangerous laser beam.
It did.
That is a lot of those things.
God.
I have drive boost on, so I think I should gain more drive now that I'm in now that I'm currently in like no MP mode.
Yeah.
Ow. Ow. Damn it. Come back here, you asshole. Freeze your ass. Okay, so next time we freeze him, we're going to activate our drive form.
It doesn't look like you're doing any damage.
I'm doing some damage. I don't do a whole lot of damage whenever he's not in frozen form.
Mm.
Oh, I have to jump over that one too. Ow. Freeze! Motherfucker. Also master form, motherfucker. Let's go.
Yay. Got a whole thing.
Ow. Trinity limit, let's do it. Please deal damage to him. Yeah, look at all that damage. Holy shit, look at all that damage.
We've almost done it, Boo. You've almost done it.
If I collect enough clusters, I bet I can freeze him right now. Yeah!
Yeah!
Stop fucking moving.
Yeet, bitch, yeet!
There we go. Motherfucker. Take him down.
Sorry, that makes noise.
I too need some bacon, Red Hood. I also need bacon.
Bacon. Okay, you've had pigs in a blanket, right?
Yes.
I just thought of a thing. Bacon wrapped pigs in a blanket.
That sounds good in theory, but I'm worried about the ability to make too much meat in a combination thing like that.
Okay, but a thicker blanket. Like pigs in a thermal blanket.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
That sounds good. We gonna make that. We gonna make that one day. Pigs in a thermal blanket. That's what it's called now.
Pigs in a thermal blanket?
Yeah.
It's what my user would want.
what
Cheers.
Ansem would want.
Labelless alcohol. I make that all the time.
Labelless alcohol.
Listen, Tron.
You know, just a brown bottle.
We didn't get the password from Ansem. We just sort of found it back in the user world by accident. And one more thing,
babe.
Ansem
is a bad guy.
I mean, he still is.
I was about to put it on the floor, and then I realized that we had a trash can.
Actually,
That's why I handed it to you.
he's my enemy, too.
Oh.
What do you mean?
Ansem took Encom's original system and customized it for his own use. I was part of the original system, and Ansem modified me, too. So, that makes him my user. But Ansem is also the one who brought back the MCP.
That's true, because the MCP was defeated in the first Tron movie.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you.
That's okay, but now I really don't get it.
I don't understand it either. But I think users like you are going to be the ones who will finally figure it out.
I have to use the restroom again, and I might go for a second.
Routes and still arrive at the answers.
I know where the rest of this cutscene goes.
Okay. Well, it's probably going to end as soon as you get there.
Starts acting up again.
Every time they say MCP, I hear Mr. Creepypasta in my head. It's over. Of course it is. All right. You guys want to see that bird foot again? I'm going to show it to you anyway. First, actually. Have you guys ever heard of a platicorn? Because it is a platypus and a unicorn together. A platicorn. How weird is that shit? I'm not good at holding things still. But now I will show you the bird holding my hand. Because it's adorable as hell. I'm tired as hell, y'all. Whoops, sorry. How adorable is that bird? Paladin really likes ferrets, so I sent him some pictures of ferrets. I'm sorry, I'm not good with video games. I don't want to touch anything I would mess up, so I'll show you these ferrets.
I'm good at Vidya. Did we mention Vidya and how good I am at it? Well, while you're showing the ferrets, I'm gonna grab it.
Aren't they adorable? But yes, we did mention Vidya. I lied to you. We mentioned Vidya. And how I'm not good at it, and I didn't want to mess anything up.
I'm good at Vidya.
So I just showed them the pictures I showed you when I got here.
Hello, Fastflaw.
Hi, Fastflaw! Oh, I could have actually probably read the,
Sorry.
I probably could have read the chat, but I didn't think about the chat, and I'm sorry, you guys.
How dare you not think about the chat? That's like rule number 1 as a slightly smaller streamer. The bigger I get, the less we have to care about chat. But right now, we really... I'm joking, guys. I'll always care about chat.
Sometimes I forget chat's a thing. 2 shots of vodka.
Yeah, vodka. By the way, this is not an ad. We're not sponsored by them. But if you ever need to drink something that has vodka in it, fucking Seagram's Extra Smooth. This shit is awesome.
It is the smoothest thing as hell. Even when we've over boozed our drinks, it's still not as bad as any other brand. It's the best brand we've had.
By the way, whenever I get a ferret,
Seagram, sponsor us.
Yeah. By the way, whenever I get a ferret, expect my fucking Instagram to be full of ferrets.
If I get another Instagram, because I'm not sharing my personal Instagram, it will be full of booze, food I make, and balefire. And maybe me in masks. I don't know, depending on how good my hair looks. Because I can't really show off my makeup.
Chijito understands what's going on. We're all just rupee bags for us to grab. No, that's not how I see this.
I don't understand, but okay.
Because, you know, having a lot of viewers means that I might actually start making money doing this instead of doing it as a hobby.
I mean,
instead of doing it because I fucking love you guys.
He really does. Honestly, it's kind of depressing because half the thing we talk about in this relationship is streaming.
I'm sorry, do you want to talk about other things?
There's literally nothing else for us to talk about. We have nothing in common. We have cosplay and anime in common, and then I try to like video games for you.
Then you should tell me stuff about stuff that you like that you don't think I like, because then we can even it out, and we can
I
grow.
tell you about theater all the fucking time.
And I find it interesting.
Are you sure?
I do.
Well, that's really sweet, because I don't always find it interesting when you talk about video games, but I get excited because you get excited.
I understand that most people don't find what I talk about interesting.
I find it interesting how you get excited about it, and I love seeing you excited. So that counts, right? That counts.
Fair enough.
Mostly I just love hearing that excited voice of yours.
Red Hood, if you are still here, I believe you mentioned that you liked anime earlier. I would like to ask you, what is your favorite anime?
God, that is the worst question you could ever ask someone. You always know there's like 6 answers to that question.
Give me like a top 3 list at least.
One of the questions on my interview list was, what's your favorite cosplay? And Hikari was like, I can't believe you're making me choose my favorite, because she has 130.
That's too many.
It's on camera, her saying, I can't believe you're making me choose a favorite.
You too, and give my best to the users.
Yeah.
I feel like I should find that snippet and put it in the actual video. I can't believe you're making me choose a favorite.
There we go. Phantom Debugger, a new Keyblade.
Ooh, that's pretty
Increases
cool.
damage done with thunder-based attacks by 20%,
Ooh.
which I will grab because thunder is
You
like
use
the
thunder
best.
all the time.
Thunder is like the best magic in this game.
I can't speak.
Thunder is like the only good magic in this game. Thunder and maybe Blizzard. Fire is just not as good in this game as it was in the old game. Because at least in the last game, like, fire was like a targeted attack, right?
True.
In this one, it's an AoE attack around you.
That's that.
Look, there's 2D versions of us.
Oh my god!
Kron,
We look
hang in
like
there.
Tracer.
We do look like Tracer.
Where do we start?
The Tracer wears full-length
Let's
pants.
access the DTD.
Can I have some lime?
checking
Do
the
you have some
situation
lime
in
with
town.
you?
He'll be back soon, so
Will you
don't
give me
worry.
some? Yes.
Hey, look.
You don't think I have a sour enough personality already? You need to add more lime to it?
Yeah, I need more lime. Because sure not, fuck, I just spilled it all over me. Oh no!
That's...
What did you do?
Well,
it spilled over.
That did it.
It fizzed up.
I have to go into town.
And now there's fizz on my mask.
There you go.
check out the data. It wasn't
That's what you get for requiring to wear a mask to the stream because you want to keep anonymity.
Aesthetic.
Hey, Sora.
Aesthetic paladin. It's aesthetic. And now I'm damp.
Easy.
I'm not kidding only because I hate having to get close enough to use fire. I'd much rather use lightning.
I rubbed you.
You did rub me.
Rub.
All right.
I love this sweater so much.
This was gifted to me by April.
What?
April gave it to me because
She chose really well.
April gave this to me because Daniel didn't want to wear it because it was too scratchy. And that's because
Lame.
Daniel, whenever Daniel wears sweaters,
Look at
he wears
Daniel.
them on top of like t-shirts. And it's like your first mistake there is wearing anything other than a collared shirt under a sweater. For a man.
That's fair.
If
Women's
you're
sweaters
if,
are
I
usually
was
not
say-
scratchy.
We've got to log into that computer. Oh, we have to log back into the computer. Okay. I guess we're stuck here. Let's log into that computer.
Can you walk?
Hey, these things take time, okay?
This thing only has 528 megabytes of RAM.
Whoa, it's doing something.
I think it wants to know what we want to know.
Riku and Kairi.
Porn.
Same.
Data error. You telling me there's no porn on the internet?
Did you know that throughout my pledge year in the Theater Honor Society, I was known as Slashfic because I read so much gay porn?
Of course.
Like each new member candidate throughout initiation week will receive a nickname and a little fun, cute little silly name tag they can wear. Mine was an open book that said /fic, and there was like a little slash in the middle of the pages. And my joke my joke nickname was /fic.
Stupid computer.
Because they all know I read so much gay fan fiction.
Sora's beating the shit out of the computer.
Who's this guy?
Who the fuck's that guy?
I see you got things working.
Who is this guy? Who is this weird?
Jesus?
Who is this weird angry
Is it
anime?
Lucius Malfoy? Lucius Malloy.
Going.
Lucius Malloy, son.
But it keeps on saying the data inside's all
It keeps on saying and it keeps
Curse
on
scuffle.
saying and it keeps on scuffle. Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming and they don't stop.
I will turn your
scuffle.
microphone off. Please stop.
Are you teasing us
And
again?
they don't stop coming and they don't stop.
No. That's not how that works.
Of course I do. And this is him.
Yeah, most of
I'm
that wet was
positive.
from the mask, not my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Because I messed up.
Could you come this way, please?
They're dragging Mickey away.
Dragging a fucking king. Who drags a king? Someone who wants to die, that too.
By the way, they just mentioned the weirdo that we just saw. That was Ansem.
Oh, that's right. I never finished explaining.
Are you ready for this?
Well, the man in the picture is definitely the one who tried to take over Kingdom Hearts. The one you fellas defeated. But what you actually fought was his Heartless. You see, he wasn't really Ansem. He just went around telling everybody that he was.
Hello.
There's your explanation.
Well, alright then.
I feel like a lot of the cutscenes in this game have no music and it's very awkward.
It is awkward. I thought it was meant to be awkward. And for that one particularly.
I don't know.
I have a wet spot on my pants now. It took you fucking long enough.
All that trouble to defeat an imposter?
Yup, a fake. But he still had to be stopped.
That's fair.
Yeah, this is the point where the plot gets confusing, by the way.
Well, I'm kind of confused. If he's a fake, then what happened to the real Ansem?
We've actually met the real Ansem.
That's just what I'm trying to figure out.
I mean, if he has Heartless, he has nobody in that form, right?
Yep.
It's that blue-haired guy, right?
No.
No? Is it the main guy?
Who do you mean by main guy?
The guy who's in charge of the Organization 13.
Description? Do we have a visual description, or does he still have his hood on?
He still has his hood on.
Maybe.
Maybe, so it's yes.
Don't tell me there's more. I'm lost enough as it is.
Well, also, we've been talking over a cutscene that's already confusing enough as it
Let's
is.
see. Some feller named Ansem, who wasn't really Ansem, became a Heartless.
So he wasn't Ansem in the first place?
No, he was calling himself that.
Okay.
Yup. And that nobody is the leader of the organization.
You called it.
I know
Ansem's nobody is the leader of the organization.
Come at me, bitch.
Kind of felt like being around the same fella.
So where did you
Come
meet
at me,
this guy?
bitch.
I think you slamming on your chest is registering on the microphone.
It's supposed to.
That's gonna hurt later, by the way.
Real Ansem
Ears
must know the
or
imposter's
chest?
true identity.
Chest.
That's why I've got to find him and ask him about it.
You started all of this.
You should
Because
watch
of you,
Ice Age. Should I
Riku
bring one of
and
the Ice
Kairi-
Ages with me? Last time
I'm
I
not
brought
sure-
DVDs?
No,
Then
you
let's
brought-
watch Shrek 2.
I can't remember all the DVDs you brought. One of them was.
One of them was Shrek 2. One of them was
Halloween.
Nightmare Before Christmas. I think the other one was Monster House.
Maybe.
Let's watch one of them.
Really, Your Majesty? Are you sure?
I'm sorry, Sora.
We should do a marathon of all of the
Organization 13 might have kidnapped her.
of all of the Ice Age movies and do a podcast for every Ice Age movie.
Yes.
Sora.
I have the first 3
Donald, Goofy.
somewhere. I'll find them
planning to go
eventually.
get help from Ansem the Wise, but now I know I forgot the most important thing.
Friendship.
Helping others should always come before asking others for help. We're safe and sound and free to choose. So there's no reason we shouldn't choose to help our friends.
Mom just sent me a picture. Said, "Look who came to
Let's look for
visit."
Riku and Kairi together.
Balefire is sitting on my dad's shoulder.
Belfry Loki loves your dad, just
He
so long
high.
as you're not there.
If I'm not there, he high key loves my dad. High key. My dad sent me like 10 pictures yesterday or the other day and a video of him loving on Balefire.
Balefire, like, yeah, your dad is Balefire's second favorite person aside from you.
He is. My brother is his third favorite, and my mother is his least favorite.
Behind me, of all people.
Behind you. Like, yeah, he'll bite you all the time, but if he hears just your voice, he thinks it's hilarious. He thinks it's, like, he'll make the laughing sound, because, like, if y'all have heard me really laugh, I kind of squeak.
Yeah.
He makes that squeaking sound, and he will make that sound like all the time when he hears Paladin doing it. Well, speaking.
Yeah.
Doing the speaking thing.
Heartless and nobodies fighting.
Oh, shit.
Dogs and cats living together. The world is madness.
Hear me,
Right?
my heartless. Attack the white husks. Sweep
The
them
white
away.
What are you, nuts? We're never gonna win. I don't know about you, but I'm out of here, sister.
You pathetic coward.
I don't know why, but I really hate the shape of Maleficent in this game.
I mean, that's how she looks in the actual shows that she's from.
She's too angular.
She's that angular in the movie that she comes from.
Yeah, but she's drawn with lines.
It is different than 3D rendering. That's
3D
true.
angular is different than 2D angular. I love 2D angular. Hate 3D angular. Like, I agree. She looks exactly the same.
Mm-hmm.
But 2D angular is so much better than 3D angular.
I suppose.
In my opinion. For her, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
We're fighting the Heartless and the Nobodies at the same time.
I rewatched live action Beauty and the Beast the other day.
You told me.
Oh yeah, I love that movie so much. I forgot they added songs to that, and I need to memorize all those songs so I can sing it like I do with Moana. I love Moana so much. That's such a good move.
What, the Rising Sun thing?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a reaction
an
command.
awesome fucking reaction.
Oh, I haven't had a chance to switch Keyblades from using Oathbreaker yet, or Oathkeeper, not Oathbreaker. That's the opposite of Oathkeeper. I really want to kill this asshole. There we go. He's dead. We beat his ass.
I just keep looking at this picture and I'm so happy. Oh, wait till you're done. My dad looks so happy in this picture.
You think it's because he's the one that spent the money to buy Balefire, and now he's finally getting to actually enjoy the money that he spent?
Probably.
That's where my vote would go, is to he finally actually gets to enjoy anything that he spent his money on.
I'll show you a picture of my bird, you guys. Here's him asleep halfway. He's like mostly asleep.
He's very cute.
He's adorable.
Look!
He's first mole.
Looks like she ran away.
Hey, Muta Sulefi. Sulehiri. Just subscribed on YouTube. Thank you very much.
Thank you, friendo. I'll show you an easier picture. You can see my chin in this one, so you can tell how small he is.
He's very small.
Are they all talking at the same time?
Yeah, they're discussing without us.
That's why we're pouting.
Hey, if you're looking to pick sides, why don't you pick Leon's? They can always use help.
Does this Leon have any treasure?
Yeah.
It's a very fairy answer.
Perfect.
Come on.
Who are you?
Oh, we're nothing worth mentioning.
Just 3 treasure fanatics.
Later, taters.
Chijito says that Balefire is adorable.
Isn't he, though? He's a sun conner. Did you know that sun conners are one of the loudest breeds of parrots known to man?
Did you know that I'm an audiophile and that terrifies me?
Sun conner's screams can be heard from over a mile away.
I know. That's what terrifies me. Whatever room we're keeping him in is going to have so much of that audio foam. I just want you to know.
I know. As long as it doesn't block his window.
Also,
because he's gonna be next to a window.
Also, I'm wearing a collared flannel shirt and a sweater, and I'm drinking out of a mug. I feel like a fucking dad.
You look adorable. You're gonna make a great ferret/bird dad. Because I don't think I am able to push humans out of me. I already
Sephiroth! Holy shit, it's Sephiroth!
Oh my god.
Are you ready for the most anime-ass man you've ever seen?
I was about to say something about my own personal self, but holy shit.
Ain't Sephiroth the one who's supposed to be the
Dead?
part of Cloud's heart?
He's Sephiroth's Heartless.
I'll tell you that.
Oh, he's Sephiroth's Heartless or he's
No, he's
Cloud's
Cloud's Heartless. My bad.
I didn't know that shit. Damn.
Except he's actually not. Sephiroth existed before Cloud did.
Cloud
Oh.
is the one who hungers for darkness.
He said
So Cloud is Sephiroth's darkness?
I see.
I do know what happens to dads, Shijito.
He wants to
Remember,
meet me again.
Dad. Dad.
Oh, I said that in my, did you read that recently?
No, but Shijito just said, pal, be careful. You know what happens to dads.
The hardest to snuff out.
I love that. So my name is Paladin Null, right?
Mm-hmm.
Paladin being a title, Null being an actual name. Next to nobody calls me Null. Most people call me Paladin, and the shortening of Paladin, so the shortening of my already shortened name is Pal. So
Yeah.
Pal is short for Paladin, is short for Paladin Null. I love it, though. I love that shit, though. I think it's funny. They came from the hole over there. More. You know, I realized something.
What?
Gwarsh is Goofy's Owen Wilson's WoW.
Yeah.
Wow. 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 Gwarsh. Wow. You don't have time for that now. We've got to go after the king.
Sorry, I'm texting my mother. She'll be upset if I don't reply.
Yeah, I understand.
But otherwise, I'm still here. I'm still here, I promise. I'm not ignoring you. I am listening.
Restoration site, or this leads to question marks.
Question marks. Always go to the question marks.
Question marks always lead in the direction that we're supposed to go. That hole just holds death and despair? Oh. Welp. We have officially jumped down the hole of death and despair. This orb is giving me drive. I don't know how I should feel about that. There's a treasure right here. I will grab this and I will leave then. I don't feel like dealing with death and despair. Let's head to the next world instead. We've got 2 worlds we can visit. We can go to Nightmare in Dreamland, or we can go to Animal Time. Are you paying attention?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Do you want to go to Nightmare in Dreamland or Animal
Nightmare
Time?
in Dreamland. Wait, which one's Animal Time?
What Disney movie could possibly choose
They're all
Animal Time?
Animal Time.
They're not all Animal Time.
Let me see them.
So we can go to Nightmare in Dreamland or Animal Time.
Oh my god! Yes, we saw that earlier. Let's go to Animal Time.
Let's go to Animal... but Nightmare in Dreamland is like right here.
Let's go to Nightmare in Dreamland then.
We will save Animal Time for later because that one actually has an actual, like, full character transformation for Sora. And I feel like that's a great thing to start next episode with. Oh shit, this is going to be our first gummy mission since we started. So the reason that it says that we've been playing for 130 some odd hours is because I've been playing a lot of gummy missions. Not 130 some odd hours of gummy missions, but a lot of gummy missions regardless.
Yeah.
So we have new gummies. So we all know Doom Ship. But I made a couple of other gummies. I made the Regalia. If Chijito remembers the Regalia. It has significantly higher defense, but not as good damage. And then I realized that there was a ship that I could make that had less protection than Doom Ship and more guns. And that was Striker Gamma.
That's awesome.
Striker Gamma is what we're going to use.
Looks really cool.
Also, I can use 2 of Vanguard Beta, which is another gummy that I've made. So we have Striker Gamma and 2 Vanguard Betas.
You even used Greek letters with this instead of spelling out beta. That's so extra.
Gummy missions are so much better in this game than they were in the first game. I've spent so much time doing gummy missions just so that I can do this shit. It's so good. I love the gummy missions. I remember it was the right before Doomship was a thing. Yep. Regalia was right alongside Doomship. Unfortunately, we're not going to be using the Regalia because Regalia has a lot of defense, but I don't have enough points to give it enough cannons to be useful yet. So it is currently going by the wayside until I can get more damage for it. And so in the meantime, we will be using Striker Gamma with a couple of Vanguard betas. Look at this bullshit.
Music too. That's some fast ass shit.
I am too drunk for this right now. Holy shit. This is awesome. Also, this has lock-on lasers as well, so if I'm not firing, it'll lock on. Listen to that music. Holy shit. What is going on?
From behind us.
Oh, I fought one of these before. You aim for the side that's poking out.
They're both poking out.
Nope. This side's poking. See how there's a little face that shows up. Whatever side has the burning on it.
Okay.
Holy shit. This is ridiculous. I love it so much. Oh, we got an item. What is that? Hurricane G. That's new. I don't know what that's going to get us, but it's going to get us something nice. Shield G. Our first shield gummy.
Yes. Yes, shield gummy.
It's literally a shield we can attach to the front of our gummy ship.
It's beautiful. Where are our mini gummies? Are they on the actual track?
No, look on
are they the tiny red and white ones?
They're the tiny things next to the actual main body of the ship.
Okay.
Like you see how there's two things next to the ship?
Yeah,
those are the minis.
They're so small. I assumed they were the red and white ones.
They're teeny. They are teeny ships for a reason.
They are very teeny.
They are teeny ships for a reason.
Are they helping?
Yes, they are. They each have a gun. They each have a
one gun.
They each have one gun. They each have a Fire-Raga piece.
Okay.
Radar G. Okay. I have not picked up a radar piece yet. Got him. I shouldn't be playing Mario Odyssey on Twitch. I changed that to say that I was playing
you did.
Kingdom Hearts. Something messed up.
Yeah, because mine said you were playing Kingdom Hearts. It says... Oh shit, it says you're playing Super Mario Odyssey.
That shouldn't be the case. I changed it to fucking Kingdom Hearts 2.
That's so weird.
Maybe I accidentally didn't.
When it gave me a notification, it said Kingdom Hearts 2.
Maybe I accidentally set it to Mario Odyssey, and that's why nobody's watching on Twitch.
Maybe.
Or maybe it's because nobody ever watches any of my shit on Twitch, and that's why I have a significantly larger YouTube audience. I have a very large YouTube audience, and I'm A-okay with that. Because I'm dangerously close to the point where I can actually start activating...
Don't unfollow Paladin.
I'm getting really close to a point where I'd be able to activate Super Chat. Which gives people the ability to donate money to me via chat.
That'd be cool.
And if there's one thing I like, really, if there's one thing I like, it's money and the ability to support myself long enough to continue making videos. TD limit up. Holy shit! We just got a TD limit upgrade.
Very nice.
Which means I'm making new teeny ships after today's episode.
Ships.
I'm making bigger teeny ships after today's episode. Nothing can beat donut ships for the later missions. I don't know what donut ships are. Yeah, I love making my own ships in this game. Alright, are you ready? We're about to go to Nightmare in Dreamland.
Yes.
You are just sending messages via Twitch that nobody is watching.
I know. You're watching.
Because nobody is watching my Twitch channel. I still do restream because maybe somebody will watch, but nobody watches on Twitch. What am I talking about?
I watch on Twitch, except for this past time, because I wanted to up your numbers.
See, that is why YouTube streaming is where I spend most of my time. Because people love being able to go back and watch stuff that they might have missed. And you can't do that on Twitch.
That's fair.
That's why I purposefully keep DRM a thing on YouTube. And it's why most people that watch my stream watch YouTube. And once again, like I said, once I get to the 10,000, once I get to that 10,000 view mark on YouTube, I'll start being able to allow for subscription, or what is it called, sponsors and super chat on YouTube. In which case, people will be able to support me monetarily, and I'll be able to afford things like a PlayStation 4.
Oh, Jack is missing.
How could I make a donut ship? By making it just perfectly round and filling it with guns?
Hey, this is Halloween Town, right?
Well, it sure does look like Halloween.
I had a girlfriend in high school who was infatuated with Halloween Town Sora.
I'm not infatuated
Damn
with
it,
Halloween
Chijito.
Town Sora, but I'm infatuated with Halloween Town. Does that count?
Chijito has switched over to watching on Twitch
Good job,
for the
Chijito.
express reason of sending a message saying, "Oh, is somebody watching on Twitch?" Fuck you, Chijito. In the best way possible.
But for real, I'm infatuated with Halloween Town. Does that count?
Sure.
Something's up with Jack. Something's up with Jack.
I had somebody, like, there was a point in time in band. There's a point in time in band when I was walking somewhere, and I had an overly, like, silly walk, and somebody told me that I had a walk like Sora, and I was like, is it like this? And I could never recreate it. I tried, like, 30 times to recreate my walk, and they're like, no, nothing's fitting. This game gives me lots and lots of memories of high school because I was like, what, 15, 16 when this game came out? Or, not when this game came out, but when I played it.
I was about to say, this came out before you were 15,
Donald,
16.
and Goofy, welcome back.
Ow.
And Merry
Sudden
Christmas.
cramp.
Merry Christmas? Don't you mean Happy Halloween?
Of course, Halloween greetings from Jack Skellington, the Pumpkin King.
Hey, Red Hood, welcome back.
You see,
I actually asked earlier, just in case you were here, but you mentioned earlier that you liked anime. What anime do you like? Because I would be very interested in
He said
discussing.
your favorite, but I made him go down to top 3 because that's really hard.
Aren't these decorations
He went down to top 3 himself because I scolded.
You scolded me about choosing a favorite.
I did.
Do you have a favorite?
Exactly, I don't.
I do.
What's your favorite?
Motherfucking Cowboy Bebop.
That's fair. Mine is between...
Actually, it is actually between two. Cowboy Bebop for old. Shover of a Failed Night for new.
Mine is between Little Witch Academia, Kobayashi's Maid Dragons, and Black Butler. And depending on the day, or on High School Host Club.
Aw, Chijito has finals tomorrow.
Oh,
good luck,
no.
man. I wish you the best
Good
of
luck,
luck.
friendo.
And good night, Chijito.
Good night. We love you.
We won't be streaming for too much longer. We got about another half hour left. Which will not even really be all of Halloween Town.
Maybe we should have played with Ariel then.
Nah, I'm fine with this.
Music needs to be louder.
No, that's fine.
Why are the children here?
Lock, Shock, and Barrel.
Barrel.
Who names their child Barrel?
Same kind of person who names their children Lock and Shock.
Where's Sally?
Can't you see that I'm in the middle of an experiment?
There's so much more to Halloween Town in this game than there was in the first game.
Where are you taking that shit?
Though I will say, Halloween Town is the only world other than Atlantica that changed Sora's form in the first game.
And you'll be sorry. Now bring it over here.
Those are some weird voices. Rude. Kill the children. 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 Children.
Sounds just like my grandpa, the scientist.
Okay, but a couple years ago, me and a couple friends did Lock, Shock, and Barrel.
You did. I remember that.
I was very cute. I bought a dress from the thrift store.
I was the dungeon master that year.
You were.
Did you finish it?
I got fucking messed up at that party.
So did I.
I got messed up because I brought like 2 6-packs. Or no. I brought 2 12-packs.
And then I spent the night on your couch or somewhere in your apartment.
Yes, you did. I got 2 12-packs that year of Smith and Forge. And I drank all but like 3 of them in that party. And Smith and Forge is already like more alcohol intensive than most beers.
I either hid my face on your shoulder or slept somewhere in your apartment.
You slept like on my couch, I think, that night.
There's no telling.
Because that was before we were dating.
That's how gone I was. That's how gone I was.
Huh? What fellows?
That's how gone I was, in case you were wondering.
Halloween and Christmas? What are they called
Still
again?
funny.
Heartless?
They're definitely not with us. But Donald, Goofy, and I can get rid of them for you. And then
You say Doofy and I?
He said Donald, Goofy, and I.
It sounded like Doofy and I.
I have not downloaded it yet, but that's because we're in the middle of the stream, and I actually use my phone as a timer to track all of the best moments so that we can have a best of video come out every 5 episodes. Keep in mind, today is episode number 5, so everything that happens today will come out in the first best of video coming out shortly after the production of this video.
Like 2 weeks. 3 weeks, maybe. Depending on how shitty classes are.
Yeah, I try to make them as soon as I can, but with everything happening, it can sometimes be a thing.
I don't know about y'all's schools, but for a lot of my teachers, they come back after Thanksgiving break at 300%. So...
Oh, big time.
They're like, oh shit, we realized that before Thanksgiving break, we weren't hard enough on you, and so now we're not going to finish in time. So now we have to hurry the fuck up. That's how our school goes.
So we got a lot of things new.
Yeah.
Which I think, Sora, you need to replace that elven bandana with something like the Gaia belt.
Keep having the burps.
Jack doesn't need anything, but Goofy, you should get these elven bandana and the
I
protect belt.
I thought everyone had the elven bandana.
Remember, I gave the elven bandana to Ping instead.
You're right, and then we lost Ping.
And then Ping stayed in Mulan World because we do not get to carry her with us.
We can't get them back when we go back there?
Oh, we could, but we haven't gone back there yet.
Why haven't we?
Because that belt is really not that good of an item,
Okay.
and we'd rather just keep the other stuff.
That's fair.
But Red Hood, I will do the stuff. I'm 50% done with Resident Evil.
I've
The
never
original,
played Resident Evil.
the original Resident Evil is actually really good.
Oh no, the poor mayor. He tries so hard. He tries so hard.
Where are you? I'm only an elected official.
I can't handle this by myself. I love everything involved
Best
with the
fucking line.
The mayor has the best lines purely based on them. Like, I'm only elected official. I don't have any actual power. It's like, I love how accurate that is to like elected officials just not being able to do jack shit.
I'm here to make people happy. I don't know what the hell to do. I worked on my project some today. My teacher was like, what can I help you with? Because he didn't watch it the last time we were in class. We didn't have class today because our Wednesday labs were canceled for Thanksgiving. And he was like, okay, if you feel like coming, there is no lab on Monday, so you can come work free time and I will be there to supervise you in case you have questions. And he's like, hey, CBQ, what questions do you have? And I'm like, I don't have questions. I just need to pull all my shit from the internet. And he's like, okay, I can watch it if you want. And I'm like, it's not really done yet. It's not really to a point where it's not even technically a rough cut anymore. It's literally just 3 different segments of unfinished video. If I had like 3 different complete segments before I was completely done, it'd be different. But I still haven't even pulled some of the things from online because I haven't found them. Because like, I don't know if they've uploaded these photos because I found Hikari's first cosplay because she uploaded a my first cosplay album. Because it took me forever to find that actually, but I found that today, and I recorded the scroll down of her entire video, and then I downloaded the Comic-Con Season 9 video to upload for when they talked about how cosplay is a community thing and that's their favorite part. Yes. Because all 3 of them said one of their favorite parts about cosplay is the community. So I have to upload different videos from a community. I have that. I was like, shit, it's not downloaded right. It's the first thing I uploaded.
I feel like putting at least a snapshot of an Accio Boy video in there would help as well.
I'm putting one of our screenshots that, you know, the AWA video we never made. Yeah. I'm putting one of those in there.
It's still technically coming out because all the parts are there. You just need to send me your parts so I can edit it together.
Well, my computer's dead now because it was charging my vape, so.
I know, but still, like, those videos are on your phone. You could
it's
just, like...
It's not on my phone. It reset, so I uploaded it to my... I have it uploaded to my computer, though, so I still have it.
Okay.
I have it.
Okay.
It's not gone forever, but it's not on my phone. But my computer's dead now, so.
On a trip to the White House, and people started clapping on Donald Trump.
Why? Why would they clap for Donald Trump?
Oh, look, my mask changed because I'm technically in Valor form still.
That's so cool.
Like, the mask is normally just like a thing.
Turn around, stop.
And then when I revert, it's the pumpkin.
That's awesome. My throat just made a burp noise, and I wasn't even burping.
I heard it from here.
It's like it's not even your throat. It's right here. But right here makes the noise, but it comes.
It's here. It's here, like through here.
It's here. It's right here.
I realize that I'm in front of the microphone. It's like from here to here.
It's here. And then it comes out when you open your... But I do have those videos. I have to pee again.
I realized something.
What'd you realize?
I still haven't switched off from using Oathbreaker.
Switch from Oathbreaker then.
Oathbreaker is good for doing the drive forms, but I also spam Thunder so much that I actually feel like I should be using Photon Debugger.
Do it.
Even though Photon Debugger has slightly less damage, or slightly less magical damage, I can still spam it, and then whenever I'm in MP charge mode, I actually gain more drive form.
That's cool.
But if you want to use the restroom, I'm kind of just running around at this point.
I'm gonna do that then.
I haven't been to DC since I was a little kid. I used to go on all sorts of really cool summer trips whenever I was a kid. Because I don't know why, I just could. I had the time, I had the availability, and my parents had enough money. Like, I never went to places like Disneyland, but instead of going to places like Disneyland, I would go to like New York City and Washington DC with my family, and I thought that was really cool. One year, we actually even went across the seas to, like, Belgium, and that was really cool, and I even got to go to France and see the Eiffel Tower and stuff. There was a lot of cool things that I got to do there, but, my trip to DC was a long time ago. It was back when, George W. Bush was still in office. I think it might have even been in, like, either his first term or the beginning of his second term. It was, like, there was not a lot going on there. But... To be sure, there was just not enough to really, for any of it to matter. But, I enjoyed going to Washington, D.C. because I got to see all the memorials. I got to see all the memorials. I got a little souvenir statue of the Jefferson Memorial, which is like my favorite memorial from DC. And we got to see a couple of like the art museums and stuff.
At first, I couldn't believe my eyes. Everything was so fresh and exciting.
Come on,
Just open it.
Let's head to Halloween Town. Oh, sorry, not Halloween Town. Christmas Town. I'm at that nice fuzzy numbness in my drunkosity. That's a good word for it, drunkosity. That, like, I just feel cozy right now. I'm wearing a sweater. I feel like I should be holding a mug full of hot cocoa instead of alcohol.
You go make it. Think you have some?
Do I have any hot cocoa? I didn't think I did. It's fine.
I'll bring you some next time.
You two are starting to be doctors?
Who's starting to be doctors?
I don't know.
I don't know what you were talking
But
about
look,
when I left, but I remember I hadn't been there. I came back.
Donald
and
Duck is a fucking
God!
snowman.
Oh my God.
Donald Duck is a fucking
I'm out
snowman.
of alcohol. Please throw this away.
I am also out of alcohol.
You want me to make you another?
I've got
Or
all
get
the
you
stuff.
another?
If you can just bring me the can,
Okay.
I can make another.
In his
Sing,
workshop.
Jack, sing.
What's this? What's this? Except we've technically already been past that point.
Shall we?
He was saying that he found this crazy new place.
Oh, man,
No. Everybody missed that. This is technically in the point after he's found Christmas Town. This is after he found Christmas Town, but before the actual, like, flight happens.
Have you had any of this?
No. I didn't really want any of those. Sorry.
Okay, this last one. I thought I drank almost all of them.
You had drank almost all of them. I just don't care.
Oh.
Why is Donna white? Donna from what? Because if it's from Archer, Donna's black.
Never really.
If you
watched
mean
Archer.
Donald's white because he's got white feathers, I guess?
He's a white duck? I don't know.
He is a white duck.
Sea
He's not
mad.
like Daffy, who's Daffy is a black duck.
Sea mad?
Sea mad? I don't know what that means.
Right there.
Oh.
In the commands.
It's
sea mad.
But it's commands, but every other letter is blue.
Oh.
Because cocaine.
Same.
That would make sense for Donald Duck. Or Donald Trump.
I think it would be true for all politicians, right?
Can we just get an edit of a Donald Trump speech where everything is replaced with Donald Duck speech?
Please?
I just want an entire Donald Trump speech where it just goes.
Okay, you know what? There is one of those. Remember that episode of Donald Duck you showed me from World War II?
No, I know exactly what you're referencing. The episode where he's heiling Hitler? The fucking 1942 like propaganda episode?
I'm a terrible person and I'm not sorry. You're welcome, Paladin. We all know who I'm very anti here.
I mean, I consider myself typically right-leaning in most things, and even I don't like Trump.
Yeah, I think I like to think most people are not very Trumpy happy.
I think the majority of people who are Trump happy are the people who are specifically liberal against.
Against liberals, you mean?
No,
anti-liberal?
Anti-liberal might be the best way to put it, but liberal against was legitimately what I meant to say, not like a flub. Like,
okay.
Liberal, against.
Okay, that makes more sense. I was hearing liberal hyphen against. I was like, liberal against what? So, good job, Jack.
But yeah, I feel like he might tote himself as a good businessman, but he's made very, very bad business decisions for a country.
I'm telling everybody we don't need another businessman.
Also, look, we're wearing a fucking Christmas outfit, but it's like Halloween Christmas. It's so good.
I love it so much. Y'all already know what I'm wearing for Christmas. It's my favorite $6 shirt. And if you haven't seen it, I wore it a couple weeks ago. It says every day is Halloween.
You wore it on like Saturday.
I did a couple days ago.
Technically that was, I guess, last week, but still.
So let's see, if today's Monday, Sunday, Saturday, that's 2 days. That's a couple days ago.
You said a couple weeks ago.
Oh, I'm sorry, I meant days.
Hello, everyone. Did you
Hey, Santa.
if you're on my nice list?
Yeah.
I'd have to assume that Sora pretty much is, right?
Sora is the nice list, right?
Can we just enjoy this?
Sora.
Can't read, can't
Here
read.
you are. Well, according to my list, Sora, 7 years ago, you told everyone you did not believe in Santa Claus. Oh, that is unfortunate.
How about Donald and Goofy?
We say that now, but depending on who the competition is, I'm afraid to say the Midwest might end up voting for Trump again, purely for the effect of saying "fuck you, liberals, we still exist."
Yeah, that's understandable for them.
But at the same
because they're
time,
angry all the time.
That's also why the Electoral College kind of fucking sucks. If it was a popular vote every single time,
Hillary would have won.
I.e., we live in the fucking digital the digital
Democrats
era.
would have won for the last, what, 3 decades?
Well, they would have won for.
They would have won for the last 2 Bushes. They would have won for
No,
Obama.
but
They would have won for this
Bush
one.
would have. Bush was elected with an unpopular vote the first time. I can't remember if he was the second time. But yeah, Obama then would have been elected, and then Hillary would have won last year with a popular vote.
Which I would have feared less.
I don't know. I didn't like either. I didn't like either aspect for.
I didn't like it, but I feared her less.
Oh shit! I just found out that if I lightning strike the fucking merry-go-round, it is much better. I don't know. Political stuff is weird. I tend not to think too much about that. I'm an entertainer. I am a dumb entertainer. I do not have the mental faculty to think about a proper political stance. That's where I stand on this.
I'm not very good at political stances, but I know who I don't like. Just like me in food. You're like, do you want to eat here? Do you want to eat here? I'm like, I don't know what I want to eat, but I know what I don't want to eat.
Yeah.
I say that to him all the time, and I feel bad when I say it to him, but that's how I feel. I don't know what I want to eat, but I don't know what I want to eat. It's a struggle.
By the way, Lock, Shock, and Barrel are fucking up Christmas.
They always fuck up Christmas. They fuck up everything. They're assholes.
It's Lock, Shock, and Barrel.
They're those kids who dress in 3 different masks, come through your door 3 times, and then break your pumpkin, like kick through your pumpkin.
Or let your pumpkin slowly deteriorate without ever taking it out.
No, they kick your pumpkin. They don't let your pumpkin slowly deteriorate. They don't have that much time.
It'll have to wait. I need to see how things are progressing in my workshop.
What the fuck is wrong with Santa right now?
He's angry.
Santa...
Are we gonna have to defeat Santa's Heartless?
Excuse me.
All right, then.
Oh, poor Jack. He was so excited.
I wonder who the boss fight in this area is gonna be.
I don't know, man. I really don't know. Is it gonna be Lock, Shock, and Barrel fucking shit up? Just they fuck shit up so bad, that's the boss battle.
What happened if Donald Trump had a white stuff on his nose while he's doing a speech?
I would laugh at him.
I mean, a lot of people said that during the debates he had this really bad sniffle, and several people. Everybody was basically saying that the sniffle was like, "Oh yeah, this is totally indicative of him having like a cocaine addiction." And I was like, I guess I don't have enough idea of an idea of what a cocaine addiction looks like.
Neither do I.
But
I'm convinced it's just fucking November. I've had this sniffle since late October, since mid-October. That's why I'm not asking our friend with the baby if I can meet the baby. The baby was born like 6 months ago, and I still haven't met the baby, and I've been wanting to meet the baby, and I'm like, oh, I'll just be like, hey, can I meet your baby? But I'm like, my doctor says I'm not contagious, and it's probably just allergies.
But better safe than sorry.
It's a baby.
Yeah.
It's a baby.
That's why when I so much as have like a bad cough, I call into work and I'm like, I don't know, guys. I got like this really bad cough. And they're like, I'm sure you're fine. It's like, you realize I'm dealing with pregnant women, right? Like, I can't. I can't. My conscience won't let me do that.
Because, like, I was free for, like, 2 weeks in a row, right? And I was going to text her, and I was going to be like, hey, can I take your oldest out for a free movie? Because it's, like, three days a week at 10 o'clock a.m. During the summer, it's free summer kids shows where we are. There's 2 different options for a G and a PG movie. 3 days a week, you could take any number of kids. There's so many fucking kids camps that come. But I was gonna ask her, and the week I was gonna ask her, the only week that I was excited about the movies, I don't remember what movies it was the 1 week I was excited about seeing the movie.
Mm-hmm.
I got sick.
Oh no.
And I was like, I want to go, but 1, I don't want to go by myself. 2, I'm not gonna ask our friend to let me I'm not gonna ask my friend for her 3-year-old when I'm feeling sniffly. I'm not gonna take a 3-year-old out when I'm sniffly.
But now that Sora and those imbeciles are here, I think a change
I'm not gonna be that person. It's been 6 months and I really want to meet him. His name is Lincoln and they call him Link. How adorable is that? He's 6.5 months old and I really want to meet him. But I've been sniffly for 2 months.
Boogie. That bag of incensed insects?
Incensed insects.
How intriguing. And where might I find him?
Jack and his dumb, stupid friends destroyed him.
Ah, yes. Now I remember.
Are you gonna recreate Boogie?
I guess so.
I believe I'll bring your master back for you.
I guess so. Maleficent's cool as hell. She's got the best magic, right?
We are approaching that 9 o'clock mark, though.
We
and I think
are.
this might be a great place to stop.
Okay.
At least we're getting close to 1.
Oh shit. You did it.
Yep, I knocked over a fucking thing.
I didn't realize you could.
But I'm also getting pretty hungry, and I feel like the longer we wait, the harder it will be to get pizza.
Yep.
So I think we should probably find a save point.
All right. Oh, it's the scream.
Oh yeah, that tombstone / statue. I'm just gonna head to Halloween Town Square. I know there's a save point in there. We did not go the full 3 hours, but I'm fine with that.
I mean, if we go 15 more hours, we're gonna go another half hour.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Is like most worlds take like a full like
hour and a half, maybe.
I would say 45 minutes because there's usually at least some downtime between each world, and we usually get 2 worlds done per playthrough. Yeah, per stream. And we got through Twilight Town, which was not that long.
The second Twilight Town.
Yeah, second Twilight Town. We got through all of Tron World. So we're basically, this would be like, if we considered Twilight Town as half of a world, then we've also gotten like half of the way through Halloween Town as well.
That's technically true.
So I'm fine with ending now if I can find a save point. I don't know where a save point is though. I think it might be here. Yeah. Yep, there'd be one inside the lab.
Hopefully, because there's no monsters in there.
Yeah. But thank you everybody who came out to the stream. This has been a lot of fun. We had a great time tonight. At least I did.
I had a lot of fun.
I had a lot of fun tonight as well. Thank you everybody who came out to the stream. If you want to see more Kingdom Hearts, we will have another episode. Unfortunately, the next episode will not be until Saturday, as we will not have time to do one until Saturday.
That's fair, because you're not doing anything on Wednesday, right?
I am going to work on Wednesday.
That's fair.
Going to work on Wednesday, but I'm not. Yeah. Do you have work on Wednesday?
I don't.
Oh, and you don't have school either.
I don't.
We could do an episode on Wednesday. We have an episode coming out on Wednesday then, but not on Friday because I have work on Friday.
I get off at 6. I will be here as soon as I can.
That's right. I actually have. So normally I would work Friday night this week, but I don't work Friday night this week. So we might even have an entire week of Kingdom Hearts 2.
We'll tell you on Wednesday.
Yes, we will have a better idea then. But thank you everybody who came out to the stream. If you want to see more, it is always best to subscribe or follow if you're on Twitch. If you are on YouTube, please feel free to hit that like button as well. And go ahead and hit that notifications thing. I know that will mean that you guys...
Ring the bell, bitches!
That will get you to find our videos a little bit faster. But
helpful, right?
Yes, you are. But expect to see at least one more episode this week, if not 2, and maybe even 3 counting Saturday. So we've got an exciting week of Kingdom Hearts 2 this week. Continue to watch, but this is going to be the end of today's episode. I've been Paladino. This has been CPQ.
Hi!
One more thing before we finish. Sorry, if you look in the description below, this is something new. I actually added a link to a suggestion box. Feel free to suggest any game you want to see us play after Kingdom Hearts 2. All of the games that are suggested will go into a list, and that will be something that you guys can vote on, and the most voted games will be played. But thank you, everybody. I've been Paladino. This has been CPQ.
Hi again.
This has been Kingdom Hearts 2, and as always, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.